All right, screen share.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back to Encounter Roleplay, where we're doing the time warp.
That we are?
Throw back.
Are we?
Throw back. It looked like Jimmy was doing it. I was jumping on, man.
I get it.
I thought we were like all of a sudden Ravnica time skipping, and I was like, okay, so did the district blow up or not? Like, did we win? I don't understand.
You can't
No, you've
scare
been
us like that,
reincarnated.
Corey.
Yeah.
You stand before the pearly gates. Roll your stat block. No, instead we're going to do some different rolling. We're going to do a recap roll. See who remembers best what happened, where the notes tell all. Who did your homework?
That's right. Not me. And rolling.
Never seen
I
Eva.
bet that cackler ate your homework.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, it was a sewer dog.
A lot of low numbers.
I rolled
3.
a 9.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
I
I'm
think-
good.
I think I'm safe.
Oh,
All right. Oh, this is a
Yeah.
good.
Which
This
is
is a good perspective.
appropriate.
Yeah, this is a good
I gotta
perspective.
say that's Malachar, and
All right.
we've already burned the cackler ate it joke. So
I mean, my notes are 2 lines of text, so we'll see how good my memory is.
Oh yeah, nice.
At least you've got more than 2 lines. That's more than I've got.
Yeah?
I've got nothing.
All right. So last session we just finished fixing up the Arclight boiler in the green zone, which had been waxed out by all the crawl. Getting that fixed was a little time consuming, but it was okay. After that, we learned that there was a fellow we were looking for from earlier, a certain father figure for the boy. Have to look into that boy still. But we decided not to follow that lead, instead heading back towards the control room near the white zone. We couldn't get into that. And Uzrin, that whelp, was missing. So,
That's right.
we decided to take a rest. And I decided to use that rest as an opportunity to report back. I headed off using an excuse, using a little ring, and did my usual dead drop location as prearranged. I used a classic familiar trick to check if anyone's following me from our group, and Iris, you annoying. So I called him out. Tried to figure out what he had found out. I think he knows more than he knows he knows.
Big brain.
Yeah. I think he saw more than he realizes what it means. So naturally I tried to read his mind and use his secrets against him. A man like that has to have killed at least a dozen people in his life. That can be used against someone. That didn't work entirely. But I still managed to get a good imprint of his memories of our encounter. That should be enough to scare him. We buried the hatchet for the time being, although we'll see how long that lasts. And went on with our quest to keep the district from exploding violently. Headed out back into the green zone because it was the only lead we could find, and I fear a little bit for my own life at this time. Not that it really matters. At this point, we then fought a bunch of spell-sucking bugs in an area that was preventing many harmful spells. But we managed to prevail after some effort. And then Cyrus stabbed himself in the neck, and frankly, I got visceral joy out of that.
that's a full line of your notes, isn't it?
No, actually, there's nothing in my notes about that.
It's the only note.
So then, after we got rid of the Manamites, we were ready to head forward, and that's where we stopped. Also need to remember that I planted the Demir signet ring on the other Rosette, so that I can frame him if need be.
Oh my god.
You fucking what, bro?
You won! Oh my god. I love it.
I think that's a good place to come back in.
That was great. I loved that.
was-
The Malachar look was awesome. Oh. So
Wow.
good. So
Love-
Oh man. Intrigue, madness, factions. It's almost like Ravnica or something. You guys are awesome.
Jimmy,
Okay.
Jimmy, I'm so sorry.
You
No hard feelings, right?
Nice
Strum,
recap, Matt.
Strum is just going to see it as, ooh, yay, new pretty ring to add to my non-existent collection. Oh no, my
I'll
poor
get this
boy.
one day.
My poor boy.
Okay.
Oh no.
So in the winding up of the end of our last episode, you had just opened the doorway into a large chamber, according to the map. It really opens up beyond this. There's a smaller sort of airlock type room on the other side of this doorway. And there is the familiar pulsing bluish green glow coming from the other side. The door opens. What is it? It's a aperture. Aperture.
Camera lens. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that
Virus.
where the crawl that we were following went? The mage. Yeah. Okay.
I
The
think that's
death priest.
the goal.
The death priest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you followed him into this
That was
room. You've
weird.
not really investigated this room thoroughly, but
Right.
the big door is right there. You have sort of stopped focusing on the scent during the course of the battle, but you could recapture it if you so chose to begin your tracking again.
I will. In addition, I'm going to be keeping an eye out for anything that looks like a ring, or like it could be housing a ring of some sort.
Okay.
Just regular perception or advantage.
It will be with advantage.
Okay. Just double checking because
As long as you're using your nose, it's with advantage.
Okay.
Looking for a ring, though, that would be a
22.
Yeah, I'm
Sniff out the trail.
pretty sure your student helped on that one.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Well, actually, it
Oh,
probably
well.
wasn't a success either way.
Oh well, you know, it's this way, guys. If you want to come this way. Oh boy, I'm so tired after that. Oof.
Oh, yeah, so am I, but I don't think we have much time. We have already delayed so much.
Oh no,
Yeah.
definitely not. We don't have a lot of time. But you know, I don't normally mind bugs, but those things were terrible. I don't
Yeah,
like
they
that.
were-
Yeah, the bugs.
They were super
Bug.
gross.
Bugs were bad.
Cyrus,
Yes, wizard.
are you sure that you can move on without arrest? You look pretty beat up after that stab.
You just worry about yourself and keep your shield spells out of my way.
Look, I'm just trying to show my concern for my fellow adventurer.
Cyrus is like busy. Like he's been healed, but he's still pretty beat up because it was a really deep cut. So he's definitely like wrapping. So he's got like a wrapping around his neck now, where he had stabbed himself.
You want some help with that? I could probably help you there.
Yeah. You've done so much already with the healing spell. I don't want to trouble you anymore. As he shoots a somewhat glare over at Malachar.
Well, I know you've been stabbed, but there's no need to be cranky, okay?
I'm tired of being underground. I think we need to take a look around this room real quick before we continue onwards. Where these bugs came from or how they got here. I don't think they're natural to this area.
Yeah.
Besides, I think it's on brand for Cyrus to be a little bit grouchy. I think it's I think it's a good look for him.
Not grouch. Yes, thank you, I suppose, Strum. DM, I'd like to take a look around the room and make myself useful.
Yeah. Roll
Please
a,
be useful. Please be useful.
roll an investigation. Roll an investigation.
Okay, so I have some help. Oh, that's right. There's a button. Advantage. Investigation. 15. Okay, well, it's not
from that one.
Yep. Yep. Cat Run, thank you
around,
again.
As you're looking around, there are crates, boxes, miscellaneous stores around. You can see that there are a good number of some miscellaneous circuitry parts, crystals and whatnot affixed to copper pipings and all kinds of dials that you're not really sure what they do, but they appear really expensive. And then as you're looking up the walls and you're seeing that all this ash is still settling from the ceiling, and then there's the traces, and you're watching as this blue-green arc is sort of arcing down the wall, popping, and then starting again like a Tesla. It's not the Tesla coil. It's the
Tesla coil.
It's the V.
It is Tesla coil, isn't it?
The coil has the coil at the top. It's the one that the arc of electricity goes upward. I can't remember what it's called. It's based on resistance and ohms.
You got me, man.
Anyways, electricity reaching the end of its arcing point, the air's resistance being too much for it to continue to arc, it pops and then it starts over again.
Is that where our magic went?
I don't think
I don't know. Maybe you should touch it and find out.
I strongly suggest against that course of action.
Too late! My hands are already on it!
It's a long ways up. It's about 20 feet to the ceiling.
That's why I told you, Strum.
Your mohawk might make it, though.
I was kidding, buddy. You shouldn't touch that.
You're going to have to toss me.
It's a whole new kind of death battle.
It sounds like fun.
Oh,
okay.
Wait, hey, Malachar, do you know what this is, by chance?
Do I, DM?
Roll an Arcana.
Sure. 22.
22. You asked the right person. Malachar, you know that this is the death throes of the conduit in the ceiling, and it's probably going to begin melting if it doesn't get repaired sometime before the next power level.
So this is a sign that this reactor is really not doing well. This conduit's gonna melt down if we don't really fix it a lot before we get an increase in power.
Oh, well, how do you do that? I can pick you up if you want to do it.
I'm not sure if we can fix it here or if we have to fix it elsewhere, because I don't know. But we can try.
Alrighty, well, I'll lift you up then.
Alright.
Oh, hey, Brain in my ring. Hey, Mr. Ring. Are you gonna tell me your name yet?
Forgot about Brain Ring.
Me too.
I didn't.
I didn't.
I was sleeping. I thought that was a dream, but no. I am trapped. I have no eyes. Where are we now? How much time has passed?
Oh, well, I don't know how long you were down here, but or if you were down here on someone else's finger before, or maybe you were down here. We're in the green zone. What's your name, buddy?
I can't remember.
Okay, I'll call you Ringo. How do you like that?
Oh God. Oh God, I was not prepared for this.
Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh, the Beatles jokes. The Beatles jokes.
It's a ring.
Mm.
And we are kind of in a yellow a submarine. It's a green submarine. It's a green machine, huh?
Green submarine. Oh my!
I actually, true story. My first, my car was a yellow Beetle, which we named the Yellow Submarine.
Aww.
That is
Yeah, I love
adorable.
that thing. Anyways.
Okay. It was a Beetle or a bus?
It was a Beetle. But it was bright yellow.
I feel like I could have picked that. Like if I would have met you, I would have expected you were going to drive a Volkswagen Beetle. That it seems like your car.
It's totally my car. I will get one again one day. Anyways.
Okay. All right.
So Ringo, I mean, if you don't like that name, you can always pick another one, I suppose, but I gotta call you something.
Very well. You leave me little choice.
Anyone else
well-
weirded out by Catrun just talking to her hand like this?
I was gonna say.
Oh, you weren't here last time. I don't know where you went actually. I guess you were doing a perimeter check or whatever, but do you remember that ring that you found?
Yeah, the one that looks like a little
There's
brainy
a
brain.
inside of it. Yeah, like an actual brain or something. I don't know.
Well, here I thought it
well,
was
I
just an
think this
interesting
is
style choice.
I think that's a bit small for an actual brain.
Nope, it's an actual brain, I think.
Not strong, actual brain. Trust me.
I'm just looking at my medicine scar right now. I'm pretty sure it's a bit too small.
Huh.
Well,
what
there's
is the
something
little
in there.
what does the little brain say? And is it pertinent to us fixing this whole district blowing up?
Well, he doesn't know where he is or when, but I told him we're in the green zone, but he didn't really seem to say anything to that. But his name is now Ringo, and that's pretty interesting, huh?
Ringo.
So now we know what to call him.
Good.
Yeah,
Call
it's
me
fine.
Ringo.
That
Oh,
was a
well, what would you
fortunate
like to
name.
call him?
Uriel.
For some reason,
You have to call
Yo-
me
yo-
Ringo.
Uriel?
Uriel.
Oh, well, his
I'm
name's
never
actually
going-
Uriel, or at least that's what he wants me to call him. So we'll
Oh,
call him
now he
Uriel.
remembers. I guess just make him mad and he'll actually tell you things.
Yeah. Well, hey, Uriel. So thank you for telling me your name. Uriel. Right?
Uriel.
Uriel? L'Oreal?
Are we having trouble here? What's going on?
I'm not quite sure what his name is actually. I thought I was pretty sure about it, but
I thought we
turns out
settled
I'm
on
not.
Ringo.
Anyways, well, he
I mean,
says
that's
it's
as much as
Uriel
they
or
remember.
Ural or something like that. Anyways, Mr.
Ringo's
Ring.
easier.
I'm calling him
Do
Ringo.
you know? There's this funny looking door that opens like up and down, and it's very weird, and it's got an arc of electricity over it, and we're not quite sure how to fix that. Do you know?
I would suggest putting your hand in the current.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna do that. You're silly though.
There should be something about that is non-conductive. Your head, perhaps.
Well, now you're just being insulting. Why don't you just move on to Celestia if you're gonna be like that?
Roll a persuasion.
Like, I'm just imagining Katrina's just like this, talking to her hand. I'm just like, what in the world?
Suniva hears that and is like, oh yes, that's a good idea. Yeah. Talk about Celestia more. They like that.
Do that, yeah. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior?
I didn't.
Oh no.
Did it go?
I have a better idea. I will wait in this ring until you
There it goes.
pass away, and then you shall pass on to Celestia, and I shall remain and wait for the next weak-willed individual to pick up this ring. Die. Hurry up. Touch the electric arc. You know you want to.
No, I really don't, and you can't make me. So I guess you're just stuck with me. If you won't leave, I'm not taking you off. This is really pretty.
I kind of want to touch it.
I will say, while
Don't
this is
touch
going
it.
on, Strum is still jumping and just.
Strum, I really think you shouldn't touch it. It was a joke. The only reason why I said it was because I didn't think you could actually touch it without help.
Strum's just looking around for something to jump on.
The walls look easily climbable.
Oh no.
How about this?
I mean, unless we think that is going to help us with our current problem, I think we really need to focus on trying to find this key or getting in. I don't want to blow up the entire precinct. I don't think I don't think my voter would appreciate that.
But I.
I have one job.
Fine, okay.
Thank
Did
you
Yes,
so
I did.
much.
For it?
I did just roll to see whether Strum would actually pay attention or not.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Strom, and I'll give him a hug.
Malachar, you rolled a
I do like
22
hugs. That's
to
fine.
try and
You did.
figure out how to solve this. You are aware that you must find a way to repair the conduit or replace the conduit. However, the area is fairly dangerous up there, and it will take someone with some strong, someone very nimble to avoid the electricity.
So
Or
basically, we need to like
a
replace.
Faraday cage, perhaps.
So are we basically looking to replace the fuses, basically?
It's a puzzle. It's a conduit puzzle.
Okay. Well,
There are
we need to
puzzles,
fix
there
it.
are traps, there are monsters, there are all kinds of things down here for you guys.
Well,
if we
it's
need to
conduit.
fix this, I can climb up there rather easily. I wouldn't worry about that, but fixing it.
Well, I feel
Well,
like
I mean-
Strum's kind of
Strum,
all
if you-
for doing that.
I did work in the electrics, so I might actually be good at this.
Be my guest, it's your hide.
I'm trying. Malachi's going to talk to himself out a little bit and be like, I'm trying to figure out if I think we need to have there be less.
Somebody throw me! One of you throw me!
Okay.
Come on!
How?
I'm ready.
Suniva will totally.
Hold on. How tall is it?
It's 20 feet above you.
20 feet. Okay. Go on.
I'm ready! I'm ready!
Suniva will go over and help give him like a leg up, like a whoop.
Okay. Give me a strength check to throw the goblin.
Yeah, like you do.
Krav would absolutely assist, right? So, I mean,
15?
Krav's
Yeah.
in the room. We might as well.
Krav would absolutely be there, like
Bravo
with
says
her
Krav can
7-foot
throw.
build.
One of us on like each goblin leg.
Oh, I've got a worrying feeling Krav will just slam him into the ceiling and he will be mush.
That is going to be a athletics check.
Oh, athletics. Okay, I rolled a 15 strength, but if it's athletics, then it would be 19 because I'm proficient. Wait, no, not 19. It would be 17.
Okay. I was like, holy moly.
Almost 19.
That would with
Damn.
advantage because she succeeds. I'm helping. So
Haha.
So Strum flies up in the air.
yes. So as you go flying like a rocket towards the ceiling, the arc of energy first jumps to the rear spike on the back of your skull, and then for the tip to tip to tip onto the wall. And as you are moving upwards, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw to evade the electricity.
He's in the air. How does he evade? He's literally
Chris,
falling,
he's
like
nimble.
falling upwards.
That's not how you do it.
He's falling upwards. Like it's not. It's where you can't maneuver in the air.
That's
He's
an
got
8.
an aerial thing, right?
I mean, we have an entire skill dedicated to maneuvering in the air. It doesn't seem that crazy.
Honestly, electricity moves way faster than a person could ever hope to move anyways. So
Yep.
It's the
it's still
power of
unfair to not give a saving throw. So, rules is written, we will give him a saving throw. Unfortunately, an 8 is not going to be high enough, and you will go flying right through the arc. You will take 1d6 plus 1 points of damage,
That's okay.
and you are stunned.
Oh.
Not so okay.
I'll
So how
catch
much
him.
damage do I take? As I like
it's actually only 2. It's only 2 points of damage. You rolled a 1 on the die. It's only 2 points of damage, but unfortunately it arcs right from ear to ear tip, and it's kind of like, and you like hit the ceiling, the traces and all that, and then begin to fall back down, less gracefully than you went up. So,
Ah.
luckily
ready
your
to
friends are
catch
down below, and they are going to catch you. With a DC 10 dex save, I'm sure you guys can catch him. So just go throw a die out there to say that he didn't just hit the floor.
There we
Okay.
go.
What are you catches you and you? Such a smoking light little bundle.
I said to make sure you didn't catch him like bowling pins catch a bowling ball.
Exactly.
DM, I think the best question for this is, did we fix it?
And how cool does Strum's
No.
mohawk look now that
Right.
he's had
We
the
didn't fix it,
electric
man.
charge?
Well, we'll put it this way: he has invented the electric lute.
Already created it, but I'm glad it's solidified.
There you go.
That was just the last little bit you needed.
Yeah.
Recharge.
Just a
Tested.
recharge.
Yes, your batteries are charged now. Okay, so that did get you up there momentarily, but did not get you past the trap.
I don't think that worked. Throw me again.
I'm not sure if that is the best
Okay.
way to go. I mean, Cyrus, you are very good at climbing things. Are you feeling well enough to try to get up there? I know you took
Wait.
quite a
I can
hit
get
earlier.
up there. I can get up there. Don't worry about that. But what I don't know is how to fix this thing, and I'm gonna need to. Looks over at Malachar. I'm gonna need a little bit of assistance on figuring this one out.
Oh, I am right now. I'm trying to figure out if we need to reduce the current running through it or make it easier for the current to run through it. As of right now, it's hard to tell. It might be as simple as just move the things together to make the current easier. Less resistance going through generates less heat, causes less meltdown. Or we might need to put something more resistant to reduce it to a later location farther down the conduit, which it might be a weaker point. It's hard to tell from this scenario.
That was
So we
perfect
can always
techno
get-
jargon. That was great.
Wait, but in Is It, all they did, we used to line up the goblins, and the goblins used to do it. Are you yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I put a hand on Strum. Strum, it's okay. Like, I'm really smart.
Okay.
Roll a deception.
Roll. Yeah.
Got
I was like, Strum is also really intelligent. Just not wise.
Goblins are just expendable. That's the joke he's making.
Malakar, for those of us that aren't so intelligent, what do I need to do up there to get this thing done? I really do not want to blow up down here.
I'm actually gonna look at it and Corey, does it look like the two pieces that the arc is generating between have been rendered apart, or were they built like that?
Thank you. Investigation statement. I appreciate it. So it looks like, upon examination, that the Manamites have eaten away the insulation around the wires and the cables up there. And as a result, there seems to be a whole lot of arcane energy that is just being released into the room and is finding the nearest neutral magical field to arc to. It does seem to be hitting certain points as it sort of ladder steps up the wall, jumping from one point to another. But to repair it, it's definitely going to take some form of low-resistance conductor, much like the ones, now that you think about it, in the box in the middle of the room.
What?
Of course.
I have no memory of this box.
Yeah, there's a box in the middle of the room?
But you know it's there now. Hand me a thing.
The crates that Cyrus was looking around and finding copper pipes attached to crystals with other miscellaneous semiconductors sort of stuff I just knew a minute ago.
My big brain absolutely remembered that.
I was just going to use a bunch of crossbow bolts.
You're going to wire up to the back of each bolt. You just be like, pew, 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 in a line across the ceiling. What?
All right, so Malakar's going to go through a very basic explanation to Cyrus. He's a little condescending about it, but only a little, about what he needs to do when he gets up there.
And you're sure this isn't going to hurt me?
60-40.
Shit. All right, hand me him.
Oh, don't worry. If you fall, I'll catch you.
It's all right. I'm a gambling man anyway. 40% odds is enough for me.
I can use my unseen servant to kite things up to you, because you don't have to carry it all up at once.
Hold on. Why don't you just use that unseen servant to place them up there on your own?
You can't really do the fine work like the tools and stuff, stripping the wire, connecting it, applying the insulation, all that stuff is very.
Okay. You're gonna have to walk me through this one when I get up there. But yes, all right, that's fine.
Step 1: dodge the lightning trap.
Dodge the trap. Well, I'll climb the wall.
Okay. You begin climbing on the east wall and shimmying up from bulkhead to bulkhead. You're noticing as you're climbing that there are these sort of crystal emitter projections coming out of the side of the room that have it seems to be sparking to them, but not arcing around it, you know? So they seem to be sort of a safe zone to get up the wall as you're climbing in this
safe
neutral zone.
Good. Yeah, neutral sounds good.
So, as you're climbing up these things, I need you to roll me a climb check. I want you to use, let me see here. Let me look at your character sheet.
I have a climb speed. So I shouldn't have to make a climb check due to my...
In fact, I totally forgot about your hand feet. You just walk up the wall.
How could you?
How could you forget about his hand feet?
It's the only thing that makes me me.
I can't be expected to remember what's under his socks, okay?
I don't wear shoes. They're bare hand feet. I don't wear shoes. They're too big. I have like flappy sandals.
Rubbing your finger toes through this stuff down here? That's gross.
No. I have flappy sandals that I wear around until I like have to climb things. They're like really terrible, like thong sandals.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Just like flip flops.
They're literally just flip flops. Yeah, that's what they are. They're just like leather flip flops.
So these emitters,
sandal buddies.
Yeah, I was gonna say Catherine has some too.
These emitters sort of climb up the wall, somewhat similar to Plinko. If you ever seen Plinko, it's a sort of a diamond pattern offset, one coming out of the middle of each brick type thing going up. And Plinko, you drop the coin and it goes in a random location slot at the bottom. It's a random number generator. Okay. All right, so you climb up this wall with very little trouble, staying behind the emitters, which stick out probably about 1.5 feet from the wall, giving you more than enough space to get up to the ceiling. When you get up there, you are now confronted face to face with a bunch of corroded and half-gnawed wires. Upon closer examination, you can tell where the substance that is inside of the wires has actually been chewed through. It doesn't really make you think of a crystal or a metal. It's almost like it's ephemeral. It's not a physical substance that has been chewed through.
Malachar, I'm not super sure what I'm looking at up here, but it's not metal. It's something else got chewed through up here. But if you're thinking that those rods are going to function, I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. Yeah, bring them up.
So the danger here is that the wires are live with enough arcane energy to vaporize you in about 3.5 seconds. So you got to be really careful what you touch them with.
Understood. What should I touch them with?
Ideally, something that doesn't conduct magical electricity.
So, as you are looking in the box at the parts before you, you note there are 3-foot rods with red crystals, blue crystals, green, white, and black.
Oh no! Oh no!
We figured it out!
Oh no!
Green crystal.
It's only just beginning.
What are the color of the crystals around us currently?
Are the ones going up the wall?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the emitter crystals on the wall are all dull gray until the energy strikes them, in which they are black, blue, white, red, green going
Okay,
up.
they're all the colors. Great. All right, excellent. In the cycle of what's broken, what color is that pattern?
All of them.
Okay.
All right, Malachar, figure it out for me.
So the ones that are broken, maybe you could find a trace of the color left over. Failing that, these things do have a fairly regular pattern they follow. If I can just remember it. I want to say it starts with white.
DM, I'd like to take a closer look and see if I can't find any of the color that might be, and I don't know, indicated by some of these wires or crystals or otherwise.
So the conduits on the ceiling are not color-coded.
Joel's reaction.
I mean, we're in the green zone. Want to try that?
Son of a bitch, I'm hurting so bad. Yeah, bring me up one.
Alright, the unseen servant bring up 2 of the green rods. Hiding behind the conduits that stick out so it doesn't get kazapped.
Kazapped.
Okay. You brought a green one up and you hand it into Cyrus's foot hand, and he brings it up into his hand and examines it. It's about 3 feet long. It looks like 1/2-inch copper pipe with an enormous green crystal on the end.
Is there something within 3 feet of the break that this would end up touching?
Well, it's about 3.5 feet away from you. Well, I'm sorry, from arm's length, so you can just reach to touch any one of the broken ends with this green crystal.
How many broken ends are there?
Malachar.
This is 5.
Malachar. Wait! Checking out the wall. Checking out the wall, do they line up with any of the colors? Does anything line up? Does anything line up with anything else?
Roll me an investigation.
Please, I investigated the room already, but I'll do it again. Help me out, Malachar. You're looking at the pattern.
I don't have a very good view from down here. Can I help him from here?
You're looking at the See if anything aligns between the conduits and the emitters, correct?
Correct.
Sure.
Yeah, so you're studying the same thing. Sure, absolutely, you can help.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
just
a
doing it
visual
from
reference.
25 feet away behind him, so I thought maybe that might make it hard.
19.
So I'm gonna roll.
Okay. 19.
And so, but
Oh,
I have a
nice.
+5, so it's a 24.
Oh,
So
Nice.
on a 24, you can determine that after watching a few arcs as they're climbing up the wall, that the lowest level, there's 5 or 6 studs along the bottom level, and they're all black. And the next level up, and they're offset a little bit to the right. There's 6 on this row, and they are white. White? Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up.
Wait, what was the? Wait, Malachar,
The
what was
color
the first
order-
row? I know you're writing this down. What was the
Bottom
first
one
row?
is black.
Black.
First one is
How
black,
many?
and there are 5 of them.
5 black. Offset to the right. Above it, 6 white.
Not just.
Are they
classic
all
Warlord.
offset? Like they don't overlap each other at all?
There is no overlap between them. No. Okay, so think about if you were looking at like the, like pimentos on a ham, or like a net where the intersections are the emitters. Okay, so there's one row of dots, then you have an offset of dots, and then another, and they're emitters going up.
It's
The
like
very
Connect
bottom
4.
layer,
Like Connect 4.
sort of.
How it's all jumbled.
Yeah, except that each row is offset from one another. So the bottom layer is black, the second layer is white, the third is red, the fourth is blue, and the fifth is green. You are hanging from the green ones.
Does it repetitively alternate between 5 and 6 each time?
Yes.
And are they all offset towards the right?
No,
Well,
it's
One then the other.
Oh, staggered.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
5 red here, and then 6 blue here, and 5 green to the left here. Okay, so I'm up at the green. Great. And I have a green crystal thing in my hand.
yes.
Well, Malachar, as far as I can puzzle out, at least I'm in the right spot. Think we give this a go?
Yeah, try to connect one of the green ones. It looks like we're gonna need a lot more of them. Are
Yeah.
those ones all damaged, or is it just like 3 that we need to replace or something?
All 5 conduits are damaged.
Okay.
So the conduits themselves are damaged. I would like to figure out if I need to remove what's there and replace it, or if it's just a physical touch kind of thing, because quote-unquote magic, and Cyrus doesn't understand magic.
Trial and error?
I don't know. I'm just looking at my 9 hit points and getting really worried. Okay.
I have it. I got
They
an
aren't
idea.
active, though. Yeah.
I had an idea. Let's find out if we can just stick it over, and I got a way that you won't kill you to do it. And I want you to
Like that
hold
blade?
out. Yeah, hold out the green one just to your right, in the air,
All right. Holding.
and you feel my unseen servant pick it up from you.
All right.
And the unseen servant's gonna try to just touch the end where the electricity is going, and then touch the first end just to connect them. And if it would do any damage, it dies. We're gonna find out if that murders.
Does this
So it's
murder?
touching-
Yes.
It's bridging the gap
touch-
with one of these. Is that what you're saying?
and it's doing the dead end, the dead side first, then the live side, so that if it does die, at least it made the connection.
Okay. So it touches it with the green end onto one of the other side, and then
Yeah. So
the copper
Doing
into
the
the
green
live
connection.
side.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the copper rod melts, the crystal falls to the ground, and your unseen servant is no more.
Okay, so that
Well,
wasn't it.
I am very
Well, that
glad
answers that.
that wasn't me.
Can I
Well,
try
I wonder
to
how
catch
many
the
times you
green
can
crystal?
do that.
Michal.
Yeah, actually, it's actually not even all that hard to catch. It falls rather slowly.
Hot potato, hot potato. I'm just having fun over here, guys.
Malachar, should I cast Unseen Servant so that you don't use up another spell slot? So I can also do it.
I can do it without a spell slot, but it'll take 10 minutes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, I
actually,
don't
yeah.
think we have 10 minutes, Malachar.
Yeah, I can always just drop one and just so poor Cyrus doesn't get hurt.
I do appreciate that. 20 feet off the ground, obviously.
So the
Someone's
copper
looking out
melted.
for
That
him.
means there's too much energy moving through. We need to I think we have to find a way. Well, the crystal might be a resistor. If we just flip it around, that might work.
Well,
Like, cast
regardless, one of
Unseen
you is
Servant.
gonna have to. Yeah, someone's gonna have to bring me another one of these things.
That's
I'll
true.
cast my Unseen Servant and basically
Okay.
just follow orders at this point. Strum's just like, I can at least try to help.
Thank you, Strum.
Your unseen
Grab
servant
the other one,
carries up what color?
Which one are we sending up?
Green, please.
Green.
Green.
As you pick this one up, you note there are 3 green ones left.
Oh no.
Son of a-
Oh no. But I send
Seriously?
him up anyway.
Okay, he brings the wand up to Cyrus.
And all 5 of these greens are bad?
All 5 of greens?
5? You said there's 5 green, like, nodes, right?
No, there are 5
Diaspora.
conduits on the ceiling. There are 5 different colors of wands, and there are 5 different color emitters going up the wall that are dull gray until they are struck.
I'm not following anymore. I'm honestly, I don't,
Yeah.
I don't want to say that I'm dumb, but dude, I am dumb. So I don't, I'm not picking up what you're putting down anymore.
This is why I'm
I'm so
glad that you guys are doing it.
I
and
should
not-
have put a visual reference.
I'm so
Can-
glad
can I-
Steve's
please?
intelligence is 9 right now.
So
I'm just.
Let me,
I
let
thought
me-
you said I was on the green level, and there's 5 greens. That's what I have written
Yeah.
down, is 5 greens.
Yes, there are absolutely 5 emitters on the wall, but there are 5 broken conduits on the ground. The tools, the wands that you're using, the one that just melted, there are 5 of each color. You melted
Except now
one,
there's
you're
3
handing
of
up
the green.
another one,
Oh.
and now there's 3 left on the ground.
Okay, so I think the confusion for me was between the conduits and the emitters, because I thought the emitters and the conduits were the same thing.
No, the conduit is the wiring on the ceiling. Okay? The emitters are what it's arcing to on the wall, and the wands are the replacement parts that you're trying to figure out how to use to stop it from arcing.
Yeah. And so just replacing the conduit with the wand didn't work.
We didn't replace
It
it, we
melted
just touched
pieces.
it, right?
That's what I tried. Well, if it was going to work, touching it in place should carry the charge. Theoretically.
Well, maybe you did it the wrong way.
That's possible. It's also possible that each of these is a different color, and we tried to use the green one on the wrong one.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but, I mean, we only have so many guesses. I can just go to the next one and take the hit and hope we're right, or, golly, well, let's see, maybe from left to right they're of the color, so black, white, red, blue, and then farthest right is green.
Or maybe it's the other way around because it could be top down, so farthest left is green.
Either way, I end up dead and on the ground.
All right. Why don't we try red in the middle because it'll be the same both ways.
The middle. So red. We need a red.
Yeah, we have reds, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got red right here.
All right, give me your red.
All right, so the green one is taken back down, and a red one is brought up to you.
You know, if there are any divine beings running around here, I'm willing to make a deal. Just for future reference.
Roll me percentiles.
I don't know. I don't know how. Please help me.
2d10. 2d10.
2d10. Okay, wait. Which one's the 10? It's the second biggest from the 20, right? All right. 1.
That's a 12.
2. Oh. Okay.
Joel,
that would make sense.
If you right-click on the D10, there's a percentile option.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, that's so cool.
75.
3/4.
Okay.
Nice. Sorry.
No gods are listening to you.
Well, don't tell me that right now, DM. Let me live in ignorance. Holy moly.
I was telling Joel. Cyrus doesn't know.
I'm very attached. Well, wish me luck. And I do the thing.
This entire time, Suniva has been running around like under Cyrus with their arms out, like waiting to catch him if he falls.
Yeah.
Catch
I
him
think
too.
Malachar is going to suggest Krav helps with that.
Yeah, catch him
Like, I got you!
You
Don't
reach out with the
worry.
crystal end towards the far conduit. And as you get close, you note that sort of a wispy, reddish-hued energy actually filters out of the rest of the arc and into the wand. And from there, you're not sure where it's going, but it doesn't seem to be arcing through you.
Malachar, I'm alive!
I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah, that's happy.
What now?
So, is it continuing to move into the wand over repetitively over time?
It's sort of arcing towards the wand and into the crystal, which is glowing red.
Well, that's working. Maybe you can place it against it to keep it there. Tape it to the wall. You have duct tape, right?
Yeah, let me pull out my D&D duct tape and just slap that on the wall real quick.
You don't have any sovereign glue on you?
I nonchalantly said I had adhesive last session.
It's true.
You do have a thieves kit. You have all kinds of crazy stuff in there.
All right, that's about what I was gonna say. Is like, DM. In my thieves' tools, do I have something that may or may not resemble, I don't know, rod width staple gun or something that I can, attach this to the wall?
You have a palm-sized ball of pitch.
Palm-sized, and only one?
Yes, one palm-sized ball of pitch.
Malachar, I got enough for one, but we got 4 others up here. I might need some of that adhesive from earlier.
You would use it normally for casting keys and creating duplicates later, and it's a subterfuge tool.
Slap it on.
I have a disguise kit. I probably have makeup.
Question,
adhesive.
DM. You mentioned how the crawl leave sticky substances
Oh, they do,
everywhere
don't they?
can wander. Is there any of that nearby?
Right down the hall, in fact.
It's funny because I
Strum
just
skips
thought
off.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Skips off. Doesn't say a word. Skips off.
I'll be back now. I've got something for you.
Wait, where's the
Literally,
goblin going? I need his servant. Why is he running off?
He returns a few seconds later, just like up to his arms.
You have
with
to
the
have
pieces.
line of sight for unseen servant because you can't see him. Okay,
Scrum's already gone.
So you disappear off into the darkness where the big bad monsters were, all by yourself, and leave the party behind.
I can't wait.
Strum.
Nothing bad can happen there. Obliviously scraping away their
Just grabbing.
habitat with impunity. And you come running back with this fibrous, waxy substance that you've scraped off of the walls, narrowly avoiding detection by the enemy, but blissfully unaware.
I could have rolled a stealth check if you wanted me to.
No. Don't need to worry, you're pretty
That means
well
we're
ahead.
already dead.
Strum's a stealthy boy. He would have been fine. He is actually
Get on
really
those
stealthy.
stealthy boys.
So you come back and you have a basketball-sized wad of this stuff.
There we go.
I just throw it up.
Have an unseen servant.
You throw it 20
Oh,
feet up into
true.
the air for me? Incredible.
Sure.
I go to throw it. It realizes it's stuck to my hand. Then I give it to my unseen servant.
No, just a scoop, not the whole deal, because I need that servant to just leave it mostly down there and shuttle it.
Oh.
Shuttle it back and forth.
It has the strange odor and consistency of earwax.
I think it'll do the
God.
job.
This is incredible. I am so very glad that I can use two hands while I just grip the wall. There we go. DM, I put it on the wall.
And it continues to absorb the red stream out of the mixed arc, which looks a little less red in hue now.
So the
Well,
mixed arc, we might not need to actually know which one it goes to right off the bat. We might just need to wave them nearby, and the right one will come out because they arc to the things.
percentages, Malachar.
It's always 60-40. Come on, how have you not caught on yet?
I was hoping for some better odds. Well, bring the next one.
61-39.
Perfect. Bring it up.
Okay, which color are you sending up?
Let's do a blue one.
All right, so
Oh,
you send this blue crystal up to Cyrus, and you, I assume,
Right.
extend it out towards the field.
Yeah, very gingerly.
And sort of snaps out, and like this looks differently. This doesn't look as gentle as a flame. This actually looks more like electric as it's arcing out into this crystal.
Does it hurt?
It does not hurt.
It's like shaking, I guess. It's a little more violent. Well, I'm alive. Bring up another thing of that snot, and I'll slap it on the wall.
I think at this point we've got the pattern down.
Yeah, okay. Smack, put it on the wall. Next!
What color do you send up?
Green.
Green, and we go next to the blue.
Okay, as you extend the green out,
Please be the right pattern. Jesus.
as you extend the green out, and you're sort of hanging out from the emitters, and it arcs to it in this glowing greenish yellow, like life force almost hazing into it,
Hi, Slesnia.
and it begins flooding up your arm. And
No,
through
no,
your
not again.
torso.
Not again! Not
And-
again!
Maybe it'll
As you
heal
see
you.
and watch it, the green goes straight into the emitter. And I need a dexterity save.
Uh-oh.
Biscuit. Yeah, totally my bag, baby. Haha! Wait, it won't roll. There it goes. That's not good.
Auto fail? Why is it saying auto fail?
Oh, wait, yeah, that's not
Probably
okay.
'cause you're
It just knows. It just knows.
It's a 12. Yeah, stop! It's not fair.
That's what's happening.
Not beat the DC to dodge this effect that is permeating you. You take 4
I am holding
points
onto a
of
wall,
damage.
so. Ah, okay! Ow!
Are you okay?
No! Not really!
Which side are you letting go of?
Not letting go. I have a lot of appendages that can grip the wall.
Your hands begin to smolder.
Goop him.
Goop him.
I guess I wait on the servant and I attempt to slap the goop onto the thing.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Because, like, the rod itself didn't snap, right? It's just hurting me.
Oh, it's hurting you. yeah. You're holding onto the green emitter and the green crystal and pulling the green energy out of the wire, and you became the wire.
Oh, it's
No,
because Joel, it's because the top line of emitters was the green ones, and that's what you're currently climbing like on.
Oh, I'm holding those? I thought that you said that
what
the
you're
wall
standing on.
was easy to... Oh, you said it was easy to climb the wall. I didn't understand that it was, like, actually just the emitters. Oh, fuck. Again, I'm not
Get off
brilliant.
the green emitters.
Sure,
It's okay.
I step off the green emitters.
For all future puzzles, I'm going to bring a visual, and we're going to make it very easy that way.
Yes,
Wait,
Sorry,
wait,
guys. This is
My
bad.
understanding for the walls, like, being easy to climb was like, oh, it's like a craggy kind of wall, and it has these things
That was
sticking
what I
out, and, like,
pictured.
Cyrus has a climb speed, he just climbs things, right? Like, he doesn't necessarily need the best of handholds to do stuff because he has hand feet. I didn't understand that I was standing on stuff that's emitting power. Like, that seems horrible in retrospect. But,
They
like,
are neutral field emitters. They are neutralizing the energy that is jumping out of the conduit to prevent the whole system from melting down in this room.
regardless,
ground wire.
I'm off of this one. Am I okay? Can I slap this thing on the wall?
Yes, it absolutely will adhere to the wall, and the green energy is arcing into it.
Perfect. Let's do the white one on the other side of the red, and I will not be hanging on whatever the emitter is at this point in time. We'll do the same thing. Do I die?
Okay. You do. As you are no longer standing on the green ones, and you sort of step down a level onto the red ones, and you begin mounting them all into the wall, and you have neutralized the flow through the conduit.
Okay. Then the black one, the last one.
Yep, absolutely. And it emits this sort of particulate ashen flow with a white glow to it.
I gingerly climb back down and observe my handiwork.
Opening up, you
shake
see-
it out a little bit. Am I still green?
No,
It's been a lot of
it's
times that I've been
like,
green on this show, so...
Okay, so you note that from the 5 conduits above, it is linking directly to the emitters that you have posted up to the top, and they are separating the energy out from the conduit, and it is no longer arcing through the area. However, the conduit on the other side of it has no pulsing coming from it.
So some asshole just lost power. I don't care right now. Nothing's exploding.
Is that
Sound
what's
good?
happening?
Are
I
we
mean,
done? Did we win? Can we go shower?
Yeah, my coat needs a wash, and I need a burn ward.
Well, remember the white zone is still bad as well.
Also, we have to go back and do all of the sections.
Yeah,
All
maybe.
of them?
So there's been no bad readout from the black or the blue or the red sections. Although we think Uzun might be in the red section. Last I remember.
Oh, that's right. We lost our little friend. Man, and he's our payday. I'm starting to think we should have gotten a lot more up front for this.
Yeah, not wrong.
We still haven't found any of the other keys or rings to get into these other sections, though.
Not yet. We could take those neutralizers. They've deadened the current. We could then reconnect the normal conduit wires, insulate them, and then remove the neutral zone ones, and then the current would flow normally. But like, that's someone else's job.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid for this. We're stopping the blowing up part. Unless this thing, whatever this conduit is, happens to power the entirety of this city, I don't really care.
Oh, just the green people. You should Selesnia's gonna be.
They love the trees more than they love power. Isn't that right, my Selesnian friends?
Oh, and Simic too.
Well, shit.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know anything about the Simic, but we would actually probably be pretty okay.
They'll get by.
I believe it's the Golgari.
Then I really don't care.
And what's the last one? There's 4, and the Grohl, and they don't care.
Regardless, is there a way to proceed in this direction, or do we need to backtrack?
The aperture is open on the west side of the room.
So we can proceed. Well, we know there's nothing behind us because we can't open those doors. What say you we continue and follow that nose? Gesture over to Katrun. Muted.
You're muted.
Just because we can't open the doors doesn't mean nobody's behind us. But,
should we knock?
Yeah.
We haven't tried actually just knocking.
Well, the door is open,
most
so
polite
I don't
people
know what to say.
knock, but...
This
Well,
door's
I
open.
mean,
I
if
think
we...
you're talking about the white door.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could set an alarm behind us to make sure no one sneaks up on us.
Oh, that is so neat. How can you do that?
It's a spell. It's called alarm.
Oh, that is so cool.
Good name.
Yeah, I love it. I love spells that just say what they do on the tin.
Exactly what
right
they do.
Yeah.
It's frustrating when they don't actually do what it sounds like they do.
Yeah, like chill touch. That spell's really confusing because it's
No cross
necrotic-y,
damage. It's necrotic.
And it works on people really far away. It's confusing.
Silly.
So
I have that spell actually. Anyway,
It's a spell. It's just a confusing name.
Let's
okay,
Let's
so it
go
sounds like
through.
there's 2 potential plans of pounding on the white door until someone opens it up for you, or
Let's just go through the one that's already open, shall we,
or
folks?
the aperture right in front of you.
Well, yes, I was just saying that just because we couldn't open the door doesn't mean that nobody was there. It's always polite to knock before you just, let yourself in and mosey on in. Someone's home. But, let's just go this way, I suppose. That death priest was, he went this way.
No alarm.
Katrun,
No alarm.
Before we get walking, you got anything spare? I am in a bad way.
I can help if I've got a fair few spells handy if you need them.
I think we have Deep
well,
Voice
I-
Jimmy back, by the way.
That's what
I could help you.
We have
too.
Poppy, Jimmy.
Poppy and Deep. God damn it! I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
I said Chael, not Chael. Chael doesn't come over. Chael's just watching.
Yeah. All right.
Emishay comes
yeah.
over.
Emishay. I forgot she was here. That's so bad.
That's not very nice,
Alternately,
Cyrus.
Krav could
I
kick
was
you.
busy.
You did take
Trying
quite a
not-
hit to the head earlier, so I mean, I guess it makes sense. Lots of blood loss will make you do
Blood loss,
crazy things.
getting shocked by your Selesnian deities. It's fine.
Oh,
That's
but
nice
hey,
of
we
them,
found
man.
out that you're
not
very
that mystic,
handy though.
Sire. It's a reactor.
not
It's
a
not like a
deity.
deity or anything.
I'm hurting. Please help. I don't ask
Cyrus,
lightly.
Silas, you did a really good job on that.
Well,
Yeah.
there's 11 from Emiche.
That is fantastic.
Max
Thank
heal.
you. Well, that was how does she do the heal? Is it like a healing touch or healing word or healing?
It was Cure
Whatever.
Wounds.
Looks like cure wounds.
She comes over
Yeah.
and actually physically pulls the wound over itself and almost massages it with her claws until it begins to close up.
You know, you get that like
Excruciating.
the tingle sensation or whatever whenever when someone does the egg drop on your head. That
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely that. And just Cyrus is like, oh, okay, thank you. That's quite enough. Thank you. I'll be all right for the time being.
Yes, darling, we cannot have you injured and incompatible. We must keep you on your feet. I
You
like
have
the way you
become
swear.
way too familiar. I'm gonna put that out here right now. I let you come on this little expedition, but I do expect you to go find your way back home when we're done here.
I like her.
You make me very sad.
I didn't ask
Cyrus.
you, Malakar. Yeah,
I think
well,
Jean
we
is
have
correct. You are a grumpy man, and I will fix it. I will make you better.
Yeah, well, okay. Good luck with that. Shall we continue saving this district?
Nah, I'm good. I think it's nap time. And he walks towards the door.
Oh, I think Jimmy's frozen.
Oh yeah, we had a
he was-
Out and back.
yes,
Yeah,
you
okay,
are
okay,
fixing
perfect.
his audio.
Okay, so
Continue.
the open aperture to the west of you, beyond which you can see the flickering of green. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. There is no flickering of any light beyond the portal. It's dark.
Produce
There is
flame.
Lantern.
a slight glow from the ceiling as you come through, and you look up and you see the soft bodies of manamites covering the ceiling.
Oh,
Roll a stealth
We just
check
took
for
away
me.
all their food, guys.
no.
Oh, scheisse.
Stealth it is.
I need a stealth check from everybody. We will use the party system.
Oh.
Lucky for
Okay,
Katrin.
okay.
Upside, I think Katrin's the only
Hey,
person
twins.
who's not stealthy in this party right now.
You say that.
And Amiche's not necessarily stealthy either, but
I forgot about Emiche and Krav, to be fair.
What's stealthier than a bunch of hooves on stone?
Not a lot.
Metal horseshoed hooves on stone.
It's true, not a lot.
Oh, God. Okay, so
Well, I-
that
Cyrus and Eva are like super quiet and like
Stealth
ninja
squad!
stealthy right now. Yeah.
Yeah, stealth squad.
Malakar got 21 as well.
Nice.
okay, so that is going to
Triplets.
That is going to be a party fail.
No.
But no, that's a party fail. It's the 60-40 rule. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
If it were just Emiche that was making it fail, as she's an NPC, I would remove the roll. But even then, it's 3-3, so that's a 50%. Okay,
So we're
It's
screwed.
As you come-
fine.
Do it.
as you come through the door, and as Krav rolled the lowest on this one, perfect. Thank you very much.
Smooth.
as you come sliding through the door quietly, on your most tippiest of tippy toes, you look up and realize that everything is staring right at you. Clop, clop, right at you. Clip, clop, clop. And there doesn't seem to be an immediate reaction. They don't immediately jump off of the ceiling. They're just watching you.
Yeah, that's better.
You feel hundreds of beady little eyes with long mouth parts staring at you from the ceiling.
Nobody
in the
cast a
darkness.
spell.
Yeah. Is there an immediate exit other than the one that we just came through?
There are 3 other exits for the room, one to the north, one to the south, and one to the west. As you can see on the map. Does everybody have the map open? Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were utilizing this completely here, but okay.
I'm looking at it.
It is open on the stream too as well, so.
Well,
Oh no.
nose, which direction? North, south, west?
Yep. Which direction does
Said-
the
Said with a
priest seem to be
21
going?
stealth quietly.
Stage whisper.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be what Ketchern would be looking for, anyways, because she was following the scent of the death priest through the door.
Okay. So you are drawn more towards the south, and the scent is very strong for both the death priest and the father.
Oh no. Oh no.
Going to go towards that direction very gingerly.
Okay, I'm gonna move Strum as well.
We're
Okay.
I keep forgetting your little familiar guy, just like on the field. I keep forgetting.
Just hanging
he's
out.
there. Yeah,
Short is love, short is life.
short is something.
Okay. So before you, into the darkness, you can see that there is the chamber opens up wide, very wide. This is maybe a docking station of some form. There are grates in the floor that look as if they splay outward, and you can hear the sound of running water through the channel down the middle of the room. And it's some sort of submarine docking area, maybe. But as you come into the room, you note heaped around the corner, there's this mass that's twisting and undulating and pulsing a little, and it glistens in what little light comes from above.
And it smells like the dad, doesn't it?
It does smell a little of death in here. And as you look across, little blips are sparking on the floor like glow flies, like fireflies. Little blue worms writhing around in the muck.
Ew, bugs.
Do you proceed?
You want to squish those?
You bugs. They are gross.
But the question that I had was, does the lump that's writhing smell like the dad?
Oh, I thought you said the dead.
No, the dad.
From this distance, it's hard to tell if that's the source, but it's possible.
Now we get closer.
Alakar, should I go?
Hey, if you want me to take point, I will.
Hey, you're still wounded. Why don't I do it?
I know, but all right. Be careful,
The wizard draws his dagger.
son of a.
Do you want
wizard's
some
a better
company,
rogue!
Manta?
So mad.
What was that, Sam?
Would you like some company going up ahead?
Sure. I don't plan to get too far.
Malachar does
that's
have a crazy way of avoiding getting hit.
Malachar also has a pile of hit points because of his arcane ward.
That's very true. It's very true. He's a tanky wizard boy. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of him. He's so good.
All right, I'm gonna go out towards the thing.
This is gonna go
Preferably
great.
with Suniva.
Okay, then yeah, I will
Okay.
come with you.
As you get closer to the sort of raised platform along the north edge of the room, on top of the platform, you can see with better clarity at this point that raised about 3 feet up and sort of drooling off the edge of it is the remnants of several bodies. Some of them have blue worms crawling in and through them. And those of you, specifically Samwise, Suniva, being of Celestia, you would be aware that this is a compost pile. And this is returning. This is the natural way of things, but it does appear to be infested by something. And
Well, at least they are recycling.
Yeah,
the
do we know what the
slime
blue
trails-
worms are?
They appear to be glowing, very similar. Well, roll a nature check for me.
Sure.
Ooh. Oh, and Corey, as I just remembered, I still have a point of exhaustion from last week, so my checks will be
Oh, right.
should be at disadvantage for ability checks.
No.
Ah, that sucks.
Here we go.
They're
Here we
worms.
go.
They're super gross.
They're super gross. Bugs are gross.
I thought we did. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because we haven't
it
had a
was-
long rest since the Sturges.
Exhaustion's
It was
hard to get rid of
also
at
at-
low level.
A -4 dexterity for the determination of skill checks.
Oh, okay.
Remember? It
Is there a way to do that
test.
here?
I don't think there is. Well, I mean, you can temporarily type in a new stat would do it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm sure you guys will be resting soon.
One way or another.
I hope so.
Peacefully for
Alright.
all of eternity below a stone, or for a short while to recuperate from your losses.
So Malachar rolled really well and got a 22 nature.
Excellent. So you sort of intuit as well, Katru, that you're actually familiar with the life cycle. Looking at these worms to the grubs on the ceiling, you can see absolutely how those would develop based on your familiarity with Celestia and the life cycles of all things natural. And Malachar, you are sort of intuiting that they are glowing here and they're glowing up there. That one's little and that one's big. They're probably related.
Ah,
And you appear to be in some sort of hive structure.
Katrin whispers, "Squish the worms."
how many worms are there?
Hundreds. They litter the floor.
I mean, just like as you're walking, just.
So
squish
far,
as
you've
many
not
worm.
come into the areas where the worms appear to be writhing. They appear to be writhing up on the platforms and closer towards the water. That's underneath the grating. Is Jimmy still
Geneva?
trying to come back?
He had some tech issues.
Possibly, but maybe not.
It doesn't look like it. It says he's having some issues with software.
Okay. Okay. He's working on it. All right. So, Katroon is saying, step on them.
Like
The ring.
as you're walking.
The ring echoes into your mind. Yes. Step on them.
Oh,
good.
maybe don't step on them.
No. Step on them. Step on them. You must not let them procreate. They must not take over.
Geneva.
In my head. Well, now I just don't know if I can trust you because you've already tried to kill me once, buddy. That's all I got.
Geneva.
There's no reply from the ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you step or not step?
Oh, do I
So-
step?
Where those little worms?
Well-
Are those big things up there?
When we
there's like
killed them, nothing happened, right?
Yeah.
When they were big?
They burst into flames?
Is that
burst into
bad?
Well, maybe if we step on them here, they'll burst into flames, which could be a good thing. But then at the same time, if you step on it and burst into flames, then it'll light the other ones up because you remember we lit the other ones up. Remember that?
So,
So the whole room could go up.
counterpoint, look up. DM, how many of these things do we see up high?
Hundreds.
Now, look around you. Does this not look like a hive, a birth ground for these things? We anger
well,
this.
definitely.
We're not getting out of here.
My current suggestion is that we just cut the power to this area. They feed off of that. So leave and lock
We should
the door.
just go.
Oh, well,
do we
then
need
let's
to-
do that.
Let's
Goes
take a
this
peek
way?
north, and then we can go, right?
But we were tracking a couple individuals into here. We might want to
Investigate,
finish.
but be
that
very
part.
careful.
Yeah, and I feel since they feed off of spells and they're currently just lost to that, I don't think casting magic around them is anything approaching a good idea.
No, nothing to get their hunger going. Well, take a look around then, I guess, and be careful of the little ones down there, as gross as they are.
They have like a hive mind or something, then stepping on the ones down there might make them really upset. I just don't know.
Well then, should we keep moving through the room and see if there's anything else to see?
I think we follow
Okay.
the nose.
The nose is pointing you
All
directly at the undulating mass up on the ledge, and upon further investigation, looking further around the room, you're noticing the sort of transparent yellowish egg sacs that you saw in the hive, the crawl hive.
Oh, where the
They're
queen
sort of-
was.
Yes, where the queen was. And looking around a little further, you're noticing there are pallets scattered throughout the room with what look like similar broken open casings.
We just walked into
And you-
electric boogaloo. God damn it.
Dude.
I'm guessing that's a movie reference I didn't see. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So, as you get closer to this mass of goo and what looks like decomposing casings, you see there's an arm sticking out of it. It's sort of like laying from the shoulder out. And sort of laying next to that is this tentacle.
Oh, that is not right.
Well, hold on
they
now.
might be from Simic.
Some of my people have tentacles. It's all right. We just need to discover if this is an enhancement or something a little more nefarious.
So, heroic compatriots. Remember how supposedly the mother and the father, air quotes, were taken, and then she was really looking for the father-ish figure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they got separated, and one got sent to the place that we already wrecked, and one got sent here. So this might be rescue mission again.
So you're saying we
Maybe.
got to dive into the pile?
60-40.
You say that a lot. Did you know that?
It's really fun. Try it. Fuck! I just spilled tea on myself. Try it sometime.
I will. Well, Malachar, I'll take that. Hopefully, 60%. I'm gonna walk over and reach in.
If you walk up to the pile and you reach down and you're about to grab the arm to maybe try and pull this thing out, and you note that there is a ring on the hand.
Taking note.
And you grab
What
the
is
arm.
the ring? What does the ring look like? What does this ring look like, DM?
It is a delicate gold ring with a topaz setting.
That's very pretty.
When I do grab the hand with the ring on it, does the hand move?
The hand does not move.
Does
When you
anything
grab it.
else move?
Yeah.
The whole
That's the
pile
next
is
question.
squirming.
I mean, in obvious response to him touching the hand.
Yeah, new move.
New moves.
Bad move.
New dance moves.
No, nothing seems to be moving directly in response to you picking up the hand.
Cyrus will deftly and attempting to obscure the take the ring before pulling the body from the pile, or while even pulling it to further obscure the take.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand for me.
Okay. Well, let's see if I'm any good at this. Meh. Decently done.
Nat, I believe your passive does meet that, so you are aware.
Of course it does!
Wait, no, my passive's 12.
Oh, good.
Your what? Who
My
has a
passive's
passive of
12.
16? Someone has a passive of 16 in the party.
Is it Katrin?
Mine's 15.
Kat would have the most wisdom, so her passive would be the highest.
Yeah,
so
mine's
it's 15.
13.
Okay.
Alakar's not wise. Have you met him?
No kidding.
Do I
Take off,
sneak it?
Cyrus. That
Is
sounds
it
wise.
Krav?
No, I don't think Krav
Oh
has,
yeah, does Krav
wisdom.
have like?
I mean, barbarians usually aren't, but
No.
you never know. She could have taken.
No, I
something
thought it
else.
was like a proficiency specific in perception, which allowed it along with the 16 wisdom, but it's okay. It might be another game. I might be lost. It happens.
Yeah, mine's 12.
I mean, Yeah, my other druid has a passive perception of 16. Can I take that one?
No, it's my ring and none of you notice. Ha-ha!
Nobody
Until 5 minutes
noticed.
from now, and we need
Nobody
it to get
noticed
into the
it.
white zone.
So you said it was a
We don't know
topaz
that.
ring? A topaz set ring? And then what else did it look like?
It's gold with topaz. It's in your inventory.
Gold setting. Cool. Okay, thank you. Okay, and I'm trying to drag the body out. Am I having any luck
Yeah.
in that regard?
Actually, you have surprisingly little trouble with it as you grab the hand and sort of begin pulling and palming the ring off of it at the same time. It's very slick, though, so you do have to grab it relatively tight, and you note that it feels remarkably solid and to your touch, like the skin has hardened considerably. You would expect decomposition it to soften, but it doesn't. And as you pull it out, the tentacle begins to twitch a little, and you pull out sort of a half-eaten torso with an underformed tentacle coming off of it and a carapace on the arm, leading out to the fingers, which now that you look a little more at it, the claws, the fingers have a little bit more of a claw-like appearance to them.
What am I looking at here?
It looks
Anyone?
It looks a little like the things that came out of the egg casings in the Crawl Queen fight,
Uh-huh.
but has the scent of the father.
Oh no.
Oh,
They're turning people
no.
Oh,
into
that
Crawl.
sounds like the dad there.
What? That cannot be.
Shh.
What? That cannot be.
Better. I remove the body from the room with all of the things to be further inspected.
Okay. As you turn around,
Oh,
from
no.
holding what's remaining of this torso and arm, as you turn around, I need a perception check. Active
From who?
from Cyrus.
Oh, that's not okay. Perception. That's a 6.
Rough.
All is well.
Not very wise.
Okay, so you sort of drag this half torso out of the with the arm and tentacle attached back into the antechamber, where you came from, back towards the aperture, and begin examining it. Roll me
Now,
a medicine
someone-
check.
Yeah, I was gonna say, someone smarter than me, come take a look at this. Now, what I'm picking
so-
up here is a mess. Yeah, well, okay, I'm not wise. I'm a little smart, but not wise.
Suniva would like to stand by and just keep their eye on the doorway that we came from in case more of those bug things try to, like, come out now or something.
Can Malachar investigate the body while whoever's medicining medicines? Let's go over it with a fine-tooth comb, visually.
Cyrus, because you are Simic, you will have advantage on a medicine check with this, because you are familiar with
All right,
hybridization processes.
I'll roll it. No, that's a
Oh,
nat
there you
20.
go.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Yeah!
that's definitely going to be good enough.
The die is on my side
For now.
for now.
So, this looks somewhat similar to the process by which you gained your hands on your feet.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
However, you're used to it being a little more aquatic with what the Simic constraints have been. They've been looking at aquatic life, and this is clearly not an aquatic hybridization if they're using a Vidalkin with the tentacle. Yeah, you're familiar with that. I mean, that makes sense, but the carapace, The carapace doesn't resemble any sea creature. It actually resembles something almost insectoid.
Well, this is odd. See the tentacle there? That, like I said, that makes sense. Simic hybridization. They tend to favor aquatic life. I was a bit more of a different experiment, but this insect-like covering here resembles a lot of what we picked up off those eggs from that warehouse with the big old crawl queen. Something's not right here, and I'm getting a real bad feeling about someone pulling some hybridization here, maybe without some of the finer points of Simic technology.
Oh, so hybridization without a license, I see.
Well, it's going a far way to say the Simics have a license for this thing. But yeah, most people go if they need some coin and, want to be part of a trial of some kind. And anyway, this is not right. Also, this is half a torso. I'm missing half of a father figure here.
Oh, I bet he's in there, though.
Yeah, I don't want to go dig around in that. I'm going to be quite honest here. But if we bring back half a body to that wailing wife, I don't know if she'll be very happy about it.
I don't think she will be happy about anybody being brought back.
That sounded like a lot of dice. I'm going to be honest, though. What was that?
That was at least one.
Well, I mean, on your 6 perception, that was nothing.
Everything is fine.
I hate this game.
Everything is awesome.
Was that
Let's
low
take an
enough
act
for my
up on us
15
and stab us
passive
in the back.
perception?
Katroon has a 15 passive perception.
Yeah.
And she
That's
gets
what I was
+5 if
asking.
she can detect them with smell for a 20.
Oh, there you go.
Mm.
Are they
That applies to
smelly?
passive too.
I had not factored that into her passive. You are correct, Malakar. Thank
Big
you very
brain.
much for calling attention to that.
Nat, big
I
brain,
confirm.
Nat.
Thank you, Malachar.
The smell of the Death Priest begins to get stronger and stronger as Katroon looks up and her gut sinks as she comes face to face with the Death Priest hanging from the
Okay.
ceiling.
Of course.
Welcome.
What, Katrin? What is...
Home.
You're a
Roll for initiative.
Oh, it speaks. Wait,
Oh.
it speaks. That's
Scheisse.
huh.
It only says
well,
scary things.
Yeah. It sounds oddly like the brain ring. I don't know. Scary
Why?
things,
I only
man.
can hear
They're
some of the
buddies.
voices.
They
They
could
were
be
different.
brothers.
Okay, wait, where the frick is initiative? All right.
Wait, it
that-
speaks? Don't the crawl not speak? That's
Hey,
really weird.
that
That's
freaks
just a little
us.
weird.
That's why I'm thinking it's weird.
Yeah,
I rolled
just
over
realized
a
that's
10.
not
Oh wait,
a
I
little
forgot how
weird.
much it
That's
goes on
very
my turn
weird.
anyway. Regardless,
Yeah.
I have a 19 there. Sorry, Corey.
Oh, wait, Corey, for initiative, that's not an ability check, is it? Just checking. Do I need to roll again?
It is not an ability check.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure if it was like one of those things where like some people it is
You
and
can
some people
be-
it's not.
You can be proficient in initiative.
Can you?
Oh, alert.
Yes, you can.
You can have alert.
Oh, with
and-
alert.
Yeah.
Well, that just gives a flat
But that's not
+5. It is
proficiency,
technically an ability.
yeah.
Yeah, it is technically an ability check. That's why Jack of all trades applies to it.
Oh, does it? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Well, then should I roll again at disadvantage, DM?
I would not. We'll keep it. It's fine. I'm not super worried about it. Yeah.
That means we're already dead,
I had to
guys.
look it up. I looked it up. Yes, Crawl Death Priest can speak common.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Wait, sorry, I cut out there. What happened?
Crawl Death Priest can speak common.
Oh, neat.
Magical vocal
Also
cords.
terrifying.
Ah,
What the?
Our token's got giant.
Ah!
That is not what was supposed to happen.
bask in Short's
Now,
giant
like,
glow.
how has enlarge
No, to be
on
fair,
What
if
the heck
everyone.
just happened?
If you zoom in, they go back to their normal size if you go really, really far in. So
Oh,
I'm not sure what just happened there.
Yeah, I
weird
released
setting,
the
probably.
token scale. The problem is I want to watch
There it is.
Here you go.
There we go.
but you're trying to make the Death Priest bigger, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we're in like this little room where almost everybody is, right?
Now we're very
Yeah.
small.
Okay, Suneva was standing by the door, so I'm gonna be like right here. Alright. I'll be right back.
Your token's a little bit smaller now. It doesn't look like Strum's eating Short anymore when I put him next to him.
Yeah, they're slightly smaller. That's all.
That was my test
Okay.
method.
That is going to be the top of the round. And oh wow, looks like Yamache has taken initiative.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
I know she
darling.
goes on Cyrus's turn,
Darling
but
Cyrus, you must protect me. And she inspires you to heroic lengths.
she's out of inspiration, by the way.
So you are remarkably unsurprised.
I'm remarkably
and
uninspired. Yeah. She's
you
basically
again?
relegated to just her cantrips at this point, or a physical weapon.
Does she not have any spells left? And
As far as I know, she's used.
two cure wounds.
How many slots does she get?
She has 4 first level and 2 second level. So
then
has
she does have
2
some left.
first level left and 2 second level.
Okay, I didn't realize she had that many.
Mhm. She is a level 3 bard.
Gotcha.
Okay, so for the sake of that, it will be Cyrus's turn. But we have to start the tracker over. That's there we go. All right. Then, what would you like her to do? She's going to hold her action to your initiative, Cyrus.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, for this, frick. How many first levels does she have left?
2.
2?
Yep.
She's cure woundsing me. Absolutely. That's happening right now. There's a death priest in front of me. I have 11 hit points. I'm gonna need some healing.
I support this decision.
Yeah. Give me something here.
This is
Hey. That's nice. Oh, it just took away hit points from me, but I'll that's right, it's wounds. It goes backwards. Awesome. I'm almost at max. Fantastic. So she does the same thing, I guess, and I'm like,
Yeah, she walks up and she sees a wound and she knits her claws into it and sort of squishes it like hamburger until it's one nice, well-knit wound.
that is the most uncomfortable yet surprisingly okay thing I've felt today. Cyrus is gonna draw his daggers, and he stares down the Death Priest. And says, "Boy, I have been waiting for you." Does the Death Priest occupy the 4 squares? Did you want him to be bigger? So, like, if I move here, I'm in range of him, or is he just the small square?
Yeah, I'm still fiddling with it, trying to get it to change size. And
That's fine. I'm just gonna move like to the area where a large would encapsulate, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's about where it would be. I'll continue fiddling with it.
Excellent. And Cyrus is gonna attempt to do a thing. So he still hasn't attuned to this exemplary dagger. Sucks. But he's gonna use it as a regular dagger, and he's gonna hit twice, and let's see what happens. So first strike, main hand is a 12. I don't think that hits that guy if I remember correctly.
That will not hit.
At least a 15, and I don't remember. Offhand.
You lash out, and it just
both
skitters off of his shoulder plate.
Both miss. Wait, that's a nat. Is that really a nat 1? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
You about gave me a heart attack with that nat 1.
Yeah.
It is. The
fumble table says it's just an automatic miss, though. So
I'll take it.
You took a nat 1 and a 1 on the fumble table, so at least you didn't drop the weapon.
Put Cyrus in the garbage for me, would you? I'll re-roll something else. This is ridiculous.
No.
Well, you tried to do that to yourself at the end of last session. I'm sure we can duplicate that effort.
Yeah, I've been trying, right? Putting a real effort into this.
Emma keeps bringing you back. She wants to punish you more. I mean,
here Cyrus on the plane of existence, and his existence is awful. Great. All right, that's his turn. He's done. Haha. Who's next?
All right, Suniva. Are you muted?
Hello, sorry about that. Okay, how far off the ground is the Death Priest?
So he's actually a large type creature. He has 4 legs splaying out. One of his rear legs are up actually on the wall still, and the 2 legs, the center legs, have come down onto the main floor, and then it's got 2 arms, and in its arms it is holding a staff. Okay. It's got a sort of a like a cricket's lower body sticking out from behind its main thorax, and then it has a humanoid torso with these chitinous plates. It looks a little bit like World of Warcraft armor.
Okay, super gross, super gross. Okay, well, Scheiße. Suniva is honestly kind of freaked out of this guy because the last time we fought him, he nearly killed her in literally 1 hit. But there seems nothing else to do. So I'm going to toss a dart in his face as I run up and then try to punch him with my offhand attack. Oh, I need to do that. No, stop it. Let me move. Did I hit something? It's like not letting me just drag myself.
Oh, you know,
hang on.
I may hold on. I locked? Yep, I locked tokens. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is that happening?
Like I said, I'm fiddling with things. I'm trying to figure out why this is not working.
Okay. So actually, instead of the dart, I'm just gonna hit him with my spear. I'm just gonna go for it. So spear, let's go. Oh, that's gonna miss.
Yeah, that's you lunge out gracefully as ever, but it just goes right in between the plates and everything. Oh my God, Jimmy's back! Yay! Just in time.
Yay!
I'm going to talk. How do I sound? Is it still an issue? Is it fine? Is it working?
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah!
Welcome back, Jimmy!
Audio tech online worked.
Sam gets inspiration now.
Happy days.
That is perfect timing. Now it won't be a TPK, guys.
Thanks,
that's
Corey. Thanks for that. As the exhaustive monk
Strongly.
finishes their attack. So my spear misses, but I'm gonna try and like punch him in like the bug groin, wherever it might be. Also not good. Suniva is like
you weren't sure where it was.
Suniva is clearly really shaken from the last encounter with the Death Priest, so their attacks are just really not all they could be right now. It's my narrative explanation.
That makes perfect sense. Next will be Katrun.
All right. Gem Song RS just gave us a natural 20 each.
Oh,
So,
yay!
Thank you, Jensen!
Thank you.
I'm gonna use
Thank
the
you,
hell out of
Jensen.
that!
I gotta
They-
remember I have that.
They don't need it. What you helping them for?
Now maybe we won't TPK.
Ooh, maybe.
Thank you, Gemstone.
Okay. So, the grubs are still in here as well as the other room. I probably don't want to use magic.
There are no grubs here. There are manamites on the ceiling.
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't want to provoke them, so I'm going to try not to use magic.
Yeah, have we noticed that they've joined or cared?
They still seem to be staring at you unnervingly, but they're not jumping down at you.
Okay.
Wait, so they're on the ceiling of this room too, then, not just
They
the room
are.
that we just
And
came
Emma
from.
Shea
Oh,
did use a cure wounds.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Frick. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna risk it. Okay. All right. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the Death Priest and hope that it doesn't heal it. Let's see. Do. Chill Touch. You let me roll it? Nope. How do you roll that?
You cast on the magnifying glass. Okay, so if you go to your character sheet, you click on actions, and then you go
cast
down
there.
to. Yep,
There we
you
go. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Awesome.
Very nice.
And then it is 1d8 necrotic damage. Yeah, 7 necrotic damage. And it can't regain hit points until. Gosh, can't read any of that. It can't regain hit points until the end of my next turn. And it has disadvantage. Oh no, is it undead?
ooh.
How would you know this?
Okay, so I say if the spell says if you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only reason why it matters. I don't need to know, really. But if it
Yeah,
is
you're DM
undead,
rolling anyway.
it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until then end of my next turn.
I would say that if you give me a knowledge nature check.
I mean,
can
it
tell you
doesn't
a
matter
little
if I
more
know
about
or
the
not.
creature. Okay.
Okay.
I will tell you that he does not get disadvantage.
Okay.
Um,
The only reason why I was asking is to see if that roll applied. But other than that, okay. So it can't regain hit points. The skeletal hand, which is actually covered in mushrooms, clings to it. And yeah, it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
all right. The motes of blackness from the air seem to just cling to it and like pulse and suck the light out of the air. All right. Very nice. Next will be Strum.
Okay. What to do? I'm still trying to catch up as to what's happening in this room right now, but I think Strum is happy where he is. In fact, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens. I would like to cast a Chaos Bolt.
Ooh.
on this big bad boy and see what happens.
Big
So-
bad boy.
The big bad boy is gonna get hurt, hopefully. And nope, that's a miss. Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, your chaos bolt takes on a very darkish, blackish, greenish hue, and sort of like dissipates like a blackened energy, and almost more of a cone than its standard attack, and it just dissipates off of the shell.
Okay, so Strum is going to step back and take a bonus action hide. Because he can do that. Should I roll a stealth check?
Please do.
Skills, stealth. There we go. Sorry. Oh, come on!
The hideness of the hiding. Jump back around the corner and poke your head out, and he can't see you now.
Okay, the dice don't like me now that I'm back. I get it. I get it, game. Okay. Back to wine.
It's always
All right.
there for you.
Yep.
So
When nothing else is.
before Krav has a chance to act, the Krull Death Priest points its hand outward, and it begins to glow this furious green, and it stuffs its hand up to its mouth parts, and it exhales over through its fingers, and spraying out in this green blaze across those in front of him.
Oh,
Oh, you're like everyone. Great, cool.
Yeah, basically.
fine.
And a noxious gas goes flying out towards the party. I need a Constitution saving throw.
At least I'm not at disadvantage for saving throws yet.
It will
Okay.
be. Hold on. It's
Con
not.
is
It's
my word.
towards a creature, so that is going to be
scheisse.
Geneva. Not the whole party. It will be
Not
just
the whole
Geneva.
Oh.
city. Which
Oh.
just
Well, I rolled
failed.
great. Rolled super good there. Bring it on. Let's do
could've been
it.
awful.
Yep. Okay. That will be 4 points of poison damage. Yeah. That's it. Just 4 points of poison damage.
Yeah,
Could've been
that's
worse.
it.
All right. Perfect. And then will be Krov's turn, which I need to pull up her character sheet. Has she said anything in chat? She's saying what
She
wants
said,
to do.
"Are we dead? We're not dead, so that's good." My thought for Krav is probably run at thing and hit it with blade, and rage.
Oh, rage
probably.
first. Rage first.
I
Rage
beg you
first.
use rage, is what she says. There you go.
Yes.
Take
Rage
charge.
and go hit. Oh yeah,
Can
we have
she
range.
charge?
You have range for charge. Yeah. She could totally charge.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was going to say. She is going to rage. She's also going to charge right through the party in a straight line, which will get her to adjacent, which will give her advantage. Let's see, what's the charging? Let me look at abilities. All right, at least 30 feet in a straight toward a target and then hit with a melee weapon in the same turn. So it's not 30 feet. She does not have range for a charge.
Oh, is it not 30? Oh, bummer. Well, go hit it.
I thought it was only 15 or 10, excuse me. But okay, so she will have her standard attacks though. And she has. Does she have extra attack? She will be enraged
No, not
and reckless.
And reckless.
Yeah, she said she has
Oh.
reckless attack.
Oh.
So.
She has
yeah,
frenzy,
boy.
as well
Yeah,
as
she got
reckless.
frenzy.
Well,
Kick
is
ass,
she
Krav.
frenzying? I can't tell.
Krav?
I don't
Krav.
know. Krav.
I don't know why I said crab.
No,
harsh and
no, it
bitter.
will be
crab.
It will be a frenzied rage. She's going to make a reckless attack, and then
She's going in.
Going to
All right.
yeah, and she will have
We gotta kill this thing.
She will have advantage on both attacks. Right? Single. No,
Yes.
she gets a bonus action.
Well,
to
the
attack.
bonus action was to do the rage. So she's now frenzied raging, but she only gets the one attack on the first turn. Reckless is fine; it's at advantage. But on her
exactly
next
you're
turn,
right.
she'll get both attacks with the frenzied rage, and she can do both at advantage with reckless.
Perfect. She's going to attack with her warhammer, and really put everything she's got into it. For a 20 to hit, which will definitely hit.
Yay, Krav!
Will be,
Save me!
okay, so she does not have her strength modifier put into there. So I'm going to put that in real quick.
And we can just add it, right?
Yeah, it's a +4.
Oh, jeez.
He has 18 strength.
19 actually.
Holy
Nice.
What?
How?
What?
We didn't roll.
That's
we didn't roll
amazing.
stats. How do you get 19 strength?
I believe comes from a 16 from the build, and then I'm guessing, and then from the centaur.
18, right?
Yeah, that's I don't know. We
There
will
should be
discuss
18.
it after-
Regardless,
Yeah.
19 doesn't change the bonus, but that's
Yeah, it doesn't change
interesting.
it.
So it will be +4 onto the roll. All right, so that will be 6 + 4. It'll be 10 points of damage to the crawl,
Yep.
right in the face.
+2 for raging. Rage
Yeah.
damage bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So 12 points of damage. And then, I'm sorry, I didn't record it before. What was the damage that you did previously? I think it was 7 points. Katrun?
What was that?
How much damage did Katrun do?
7 points.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
7 points. Oh, perfect.
Sorry, I didn't hear the whole sentence. You broke up a little bit.
Okay, perfect. And she's not going to bonus attack this turn. Malakar.
All right. Baka's freaking out a little bit, but he's gonna take out his crossbow. Gonna deal with you yet? And he levels it at the thing and is gonna squeeze off a shot. And that's a 23 to hit.
That will
Nice.
definitely hit.
Nice.
All right, so 1d8 plus 3 for a crossbow for 8 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And then
All right,
Short's
your arrow
gonna
is
take.
sink right into its chest. All right.
I like it. And then Short's gonna take a step forward and use his bonus action to command Short to spike to chain it. Which, see how that goes. That'll miss with 11. At least I'm guessing.
Yep, that will in fact
Ah.
miss. The chain goes flying wildly and actually hits one of the Manamites and says, bursts into flames. It's sort of like sitting on the wall, and the others don't seem to react.
Okay, that was the outcast that none of them talked to. No one liked him. His name was George. Nobody liked George. That's right, you
Hey, poor
buggers.
George.
None of you liked George, right? That's what I thought.
If nobody talked to him, how do you know his name?
George the downtrodden.
And I'm just gonna go around the corner a little bit to there.
Perfect. Next will be Emma Shea's turn, who is going to hold her turn as well for Cyrus.
Cyrus, feels some form of divine inspiration. Maybe the gods weren't listening earlier, but they certainly are now. The god Gemsong RS has bequeathed such strength and accuracy to Cyrus Elsvolt on the first dagger strike. He's going to use his natural 20, abso-freaking-lutely, on this attack with his friends in range. So he'll have sneak attack. So DM, I'm just to do this. It'll be 2d4 plus 3 and then 4d6, correct?
2d4 plus 3 for the crit, and then
For the
double
crit
your
for the
sneak
dagger,
attack.
and then double sneak.
That sounds right.
All right, so that's the first
Clever boy.
with the bonus 7 plus the bonus die 2, so 9. So 16. Not very good, but 19 total.
19
Thank
total
you,
damage.
Jim.
That's
Thank
still
you.
good.
I got a hit. I got a hit.
So-
and then I
Now
have offhand,
that
by
you
the way.
have
But
both critically failed and critically succeeded with this dagger, I'm going to grant that it is attuned, though you have not spent the hour with it. That it would have been the easy way to gain
I have
attunement.
spent most of a day with this stupid thing. It's almost killed me, and it's helped me kill things. I hope I get the feel of it. Okay, good.
You-
So can I use the exemplary dagger now on normal things?
Yes, I'm going to identify it in your inventory for you. It is a dagger of warning.
Oh, is that right?
Warning.
Yo, wait.
It's
magic.
Nice.
Magic
That's
weapon
awesome.
warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have the advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions
Oh, that's
within 30 feet of the surprise,
That would have been great right at the start.
when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
This is
Ways
ridiculous.
to identify items in your backpack.
That is
I've named the
awesome.
dagger. The dagger's name is Sting. Done. Absolutely. It's Sting. Absolutely.
Like the
I have a sting right
57-year-old
there.
singer.
No,
I
no,
will say-
it's the Hobbit dagger Sting. Come on.
Bilbo, yours only has orcs?
Totally.
That's
I was
lame.
just making a shitty music joke.
Oh, even worse.
The musician
Anyway.
Sting.
Oh, even worse.
That'll put you to
Shit.
sleep.
Does it warn me when I'm going to miss? That's what I really want to know. Thank you, Entrary, for that one. Okay, 19 damage, and then I'm gonna slap a regular dagger offhand at it and see if it sticks. It does not. But hey, I got that natural 20. Thank you, Gem Songs. I got to hit something today, so I feel pretty good about myself. It only takes me money to actually play D&D. That's great. I'm the EA consumer of D&D.
No, it's just Cyrus. It really is. I mean, you got to keep making donations out there so that Cyrus doesn't end up as a round character sheet. A waist-shaped character sheet. You guys, help fund Cyrus. Sorry, I've lost track. That went down the wormhole way too far. Okay, Suniva, you will be up next.
Can I burn my 20 from Gemsong too, or is it not in the same round? I don't know if we have like a rule for that.
You absolutely can burn it in the same round.
Then
It
I
is
am
at the player
going
discretion.
to. Then I will do that for my main attack.
I should
And then
probably record the damage on the Death Priest. That was 19 points, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's not even putting damage on it that we're doing.
I
We're never
know.
gonna
No
kill
wonder
this
this guy
thing.
keeps coming back. So I'm gonna use my my freebie crit to whack this guy with my spear real hard. So that's going to be on not great, but then I'll just roll a d6 over here. Ooh, that was a 6 on that one. So what did I roll? A 2, so 8, 9, 10. So 11, and then I'm actually gonna burn a key point for Flurry of Blows. and take 2 offhands with this guy, and let's hope to Celestia at least 1 will hit. Nope. Missed. It's a nat 1. Second one though. Damn, I'm rolling like crap. What a waste.
You wasted
Okay,
those natural 20s at the
Vesaniva.
start.
No, I mean, at least that means I got the 1 hit in, because otherwise that would have been a total waste of a turn.
No, I meant before we
okay.
started playing.
Oh,
Okay,
I see
so
what
that-
you mean. Yeah.
So that's 3 points of damage plus 12 points of damage, correct? 15?
No, I only made 1 hit.
I thought
So
you
I
used your
only
20.
did. I did. So it was only the d6 for the spear, right? So what?
Oh,
You need to add
I
one
see,
more
I see.
d6.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I rolled the physical extra d6 just because it was faster. So it's
Which was-
another 6.
Perfect. So I will record that as 9 points of damage.
Yeah, so Diva's then just going to stand there and feel kind of bad about themselves.
All right. Okay. Next is going to be Katroon.
Well, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time because that seemed to be pretty good. So, chill touch again. And it misses. I
Nope,
see.
nope. A skeletal hand reaches out of the wall and tries to rest its hand on its shoulder, but it's just sort of passes through it ghostly.
Yeah. That's it.
The Crawl Death Priest looks somewhat worn and not feeling so well. You can see parts of its hide are falling off, and its shell is cracked and oozing in multiple places. And it reaches out towards the corpse of the father laying on the ground. And this blackness begins to spread from its hand, and it says, "Join me, my brother." And this skeleton begins to reform out of the corpse of the father, and it begins to crumble and pick up from the ooze on the floor, and it stands up. This skeleton roars silently in your faces. And the Crawl Death Priest takes a step back, which will give a few of you an opportunity attack.
Slice him. Smack him with your staff.
Can I slice him? Am I slicing? With sting?
You may take any reaction that you would normally be given under the opportunity attack rules.
With sting! Did not. That's 11.
Fabled Stinger
That
Sting.
will not contact.
I was alerted to missing.
Wow. Wow.
We're doing really good, team. We're doing really well.
That would provoke from Chort, but I'm not entirely sure if he gets opportunity attacks.
He does not.
Okay, so he doesn't do anything.
Okay, and Krav will also get an opportunity attack. Where's your character sheet, Krav? No. That'll be an 11. Even with a +2, it'd be 13. Does not hit for rage. Did anybody connect?
Nope.
No. So the so the Death Priest successfully steps away. Okay. And retreats rather deceptively quick. You're surprised at how fast this thing can move, but with its enormous long legs, it's got quite a bit of agility.
You bugs.
All right.
Heck, this guy, man. I want him dead so bad. This is not
I
fair.
know.
Oh!
He's right outside the chamber. You can still see him.
Oh,
Run,
I'm gonna
chase
go
him.
get him. Yeah,
Go.
I'm gonna go get him.
Geneva just flips him off as he runs away.
Double birds!
Like I missed with the spear and just Arrgh!
All right. Next will be Strum.
Oh, okay. So, Strum's gonna step back inside. Seeing undead guy, Strum is gonna pull out his lute. Just gonna dun 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 dun, dun and cast flame fire. What's the name of the spell?
Flame, fire.
Produce flame. There we go. And
Produce
lob
flame.
it towards this undead.
Okay.
So, where is it? Produce flame. It is.
Gem
Wait, why is
Song
it-
just gave more
No.
natural 20s.
Cyrus
Seriously?
times 2.
No.
Oh, Gem Song.
2 for Cyrus, 2 for
Okay.
Krav, 1 for everybody else.
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
I'm literally pay to win.
Nobody's giving me any natural 20s.
I'm pay to win.
You guys don't like my
my
death priest.
God.
Come on.
Oh my god, dude.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Oh,
That
You
is
Gem
awesome.
Song.
Thank you.
I very
get
much
the feeling-
enjoy your death priest. Dying horribly.
yeah.
Yes, I
want him
we're all
dead.
going to enjoy it.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Strum.
So, yeah, I completely miss on my attack. So, I'm all out of. Am I out of bardic inspiration? No, I've got 1 left. So, I'm going to look at Cyrus and be like, Cyrus, chase down that bastard and stab him many times. And there we go. You got a bardic inspiration.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
that was
Yeah.
quite
Oh, I'm on it.
inspiring.
He is nimble. I am swift. I'm not losing this stupid thing this time.
There we go, and that's my turn.
Excellent. All right, Krav. Who has a movement of?
Yeah. She says, Cyrus, hop on if you must. We will charge. Krav has given permission.
Oh, snap.
So, DM, I don't know how this technically functions, but I'm next to Krav. Can I go for a ride?
I would say it works this way. If you do
I really want
carry another player, it does follow the dragging rules. So
No! All right.
it would ruin your charge.
And to be fair, it's way more efficient if Krav charges and Cyrus just literally just runs over there because he's too fast anyways. It makes more sense that way, but I thought
That
I'd
being
ask.
said, it is culturally like not normal for centaurs to say something like that. That is a very, very high compliment.
Yeah, and I'm a little sad that this is happening while Bravo's not here, but she does say she will charge
shame.
without the monkey. So I'm still a monkey. I'm still a monkey, but apparently a highly regarded monkey. So I'll take it.
Hey,
but
I mean, that's still something.
yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. But Krav says she will charge.
Wonderful. So Krav, with a movement of 40, has plenty of movement to get there, and will have the opportunity to do so and use the charge ability.
Yep.
Which
Reckless.
will give reckless, and enraged, and all
Reckless
of
fury, all of it.
In a
Love
frenzy.
it. And on a successful hit, we'll get an additional strike. With
I lied.
The moves,
Bravo
as
said
well
use her
as a
20.
bonus.
Yeah. I was
Bravo
going to
said
say,
use the
she's
20.
got natural 20s.
She said
does.
use the 20 on the charge. So whatever it means.
I think she's got
look
two
up
even.
one thing. I want to look up if it takes in the charge, does it take the bonus action to use? It does, so you won't be able to get to the additional frenzied bonus attack because the charge gets the hooves instead of a normal attack.
Do the warhammer instead of the hooves. It's just more.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, what is the hooves damage? Crap.
No.
Trample, trample, trample.
I have no idea.
Step.
Trample, trample, trample.
Yeah, a dance. Oh, that's right. We did
Oh,
decide
there
it was.
Oh yeah.
It,
1d4
for those of you that
strength modifier.
so those of you that maybe have missed it, there was a Twitter poll for centaurs. If they dance, is it ballet or dressage? And dressage won out by over 70%. So it is absolutely dressaging on the Death Priest. That's what we're going for here.
I voted dressage because of course it makes sense.
I voted ballet. I was outvoted.
I would vote dressage, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I went with this. It had to be stylistic. I mean, where's your cardboard mat and you're spinning around on the ground? I mean, what kind of dancing is it here?
That's breakdancing.
You got a point.
That's neither of the above.
Like, you can dance without it being ballet as a human as well. So, like, ballet's a little derivative.
The reason I had asked is because Bravo does ballet in real life. So that's why I was asking if it was ballet or dressage. There was
This is the explanation I didn't have.
Dressage.
relevance, yeah.
And in a
It's okay.
full gallop, she goes charging in and is going to make her normal weapon attack. Now I would
She
say
wants
that,
to use both of her nat 20s.
yes.
She said in chat, she said she wants nat 20s for each of her attacks.
That's
For anyone
true.
curious, Bravo is under the weather today, so she's communicating from chat. So I guess you're all in chat too, so you probably are more aware of that than I am. Never mind.
But it's worth noting for the VOD, at least. If anybody is watching on the VOD, they have that knowledge now.
Right now,
Okay.
she is winning play by post.
Hooves. Hooves deal 1d4 plus strength modifier in damage. A second attack, bonus action from the frenzied attack, would actually do more damage, but it is charged, so you have your choice.
Uh-oh.
And as a natural 20, I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. I would roll the damage off of this and add the 4. So that will be plus the 2, so add 6. That will be 12 points of damage plus an additional d8 for the first attack, which will be 3. Do you double? You don't double rage damage. Okay.
No.
So that is going to be 15 points of damage, which is...
Hit him again!
She comes charging in with this massive warhammer and just smears the head off of this thing across the wall behind it. But it's still vertical, so she continues in her frenzied bludgeoning. It's like a spider that just, you're not sure if it's dead, so you hit it again and again and again.
Hit it again!
And then finally, turning around with all of her momentum, puts her rear hooves right through the torso of this thing.
To be fair, we know that goes through almost 10 feet of concrete. So that's pretty good.
We know it definitely goes through 1.5 foot of crawled Death Priest at this point, as it just takes it off. There is nothing above the waist but a dripping pile of goo, and its staff clatters to the ground. The skeleton groans silently and reaches out towards Strum and collapses silently to the ground.
Huh. Well, that solved a lot of problems really, really quickly. I like this. This is good. All right. Are we still in combat, DM?
And we are no longer in combat. The party, welcome to level 4.
Krav got a kill! Krav got a kill! Krav proceeds to carve off the Death Priest's head. I want the head. I want the head.
There's no head left.
There's no head. There's no trophy.
Double 20s. Warhammer. Face.
Is there like a spike, some form of trophy that Krav, the Centaur Barbarian, would be proud to wear?
She's very
like a piece
upset
of
right
bone
now.
or something we can tie onto her like hammer.
You do manage to find a good portion of its upper crest. It sort of has a hammer-shaped indentation in the bottom of it.
I'm sure this will do fine. She takes that.
Get him.
Oh my god. Wow. So DM, a pertinent question, the bugs. What is the status of the hundreds, if not thousands, of bugs?
They're glowing softer and softer. And as you watch, looking up in the silence after the battle, the mana having been cut off, one bursts into ashes and a puff of smoke, and another. And they begin sort of cascading into dust across the ceiling and falling down like it's snowing around you.
Oh, that's actually kind of pretty.
No, strong. Cyrus obviously. Yeah, Cyrus obviously pulls up the bandana he has around his neck that he's always had, clearly, and pulls it over his mouth and nose so he does not inhale bug parts. As Strum.
It tastes a little bit high on the pH. I mean, they're kind of grody a little bit, but after a few moments of rolling around,
like a fine wine.
It kind of grows on you.
No.
You can see this being used in some seasonings.
No. No.
Oh, Strum, does this mean you're eating like magic, kinda?
I mean, I've eaten worse.
I mean, because if you are what you eat, and they've been eating magic, and then you're eating them, that means you've been eating magic, huh?
Maybe I'll get stronger.
And I try to find a pile of this dust, and I start like putting it into a satchel.
I've seen this movie. I've seen this movie before. Where have I seen
a solid plan?
Yeah.
Some new herbs and spices to put on me bacon later. Just put it on there. Give me more mustard.
Threw off of the floor and everything.
I want to get stronger.
We'll make like a chicken recipe, and then we'll use these as our herbs and spices, and it'll make millions.
Oh yes, some crawl fried chicken.
Yeah.
I'm in.
So Corey, did you think that we were going to derail into a fried chicken making company because this is where the campaign's going now?
I'm in.
You're right on track. I've already got the KFC logos drawn up.
Awesome.
Just as he predicted.
Just as I planned. Right into my trap. Cyrus will go over to Krav. Krav clearly not saying very many words. He walks over. Well, I was finally struck. I was hoping to get the killing blow myself, but fine trophy you picked up there. And he'd like to investigate the corpse and the staff in the area to see if there's any other rings involved here. Definitely that. And then any other defining features in this investigation.
On the Death Priest, you find it has a small waist satchel, actually. And in that, I will drag it over onto you. There is a small gemstone.
Ooh.
And where are you? There you are. And it also carries in that pouch make sure that, yep.
Wait, what is this?
There is a small serpentine stone. Serpentine, not serpentine as in like snake-like. Serpentine figure of an owl.
Wait.
Ooh.
Wait.
Wait, serpentine, but not
Okay.
serpentine in an owl.
How does that? I don't
Serpentine
know
is
how
a
to
greenish
part, right?
stone.
Oh,
Serpentine is
okay.
a greenish stone.
oh,
I get you,
the
I
get
gemstone. So lost for a second. It was just like the head of an
It's a
owl, but
small
like a snake
statuette
body.
of an owl.
Okay, I'm on board. Wow.
That looks
Like,
fancy.
behold it for a moment. Huh. And put it back in the bag and observe the you said the small stone. I have a prism here, so take a look at that real quick, and glows incredibly brightly when held up to the light. Interesting. All right. Well, and then I pick up the staff and huck it over to Malachar and be like, "What do you make of this?"
What do I make of this?
The staff. The staff. I don't know.
I was me to the DM.
Oh,
Yeah, he's asking the DM.
I don't freaking know.
It's a small stone prism that glows brightly when you hold it up to the light. It seems to me like you guys have been looting.
You chucked me the Death Priest staff, not the stone.
Oh, the staff.
The staff itself.
Yeah.
I have pocketed the other things for the moment. Whether or not that was noticed is yet to be seen.
I don't know if I've shown this to everybody.
Ooh.
Let me just make sure that is shared out. How do I do that? Here. If you want to open that up, you can see I can't open things on the screen there though. So you have to do that.
Where?
I linked it in chat.
Oh. Wait. Oh, Twitch chat or Discord chat or
Which
We've got
chat?
so many
Chat.
chats.
or the call
Instagrams?
chat or
Here we go. Hold on. Boom.
Fantasy.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
What?
beautiful.
Whoa!
I know.
Wait,
that
that's
guy?
what we fought? Oh, that thing
That's
is
what you just
gnarly.
killed.
Should have led
Holy
with this
shit.
picture, Corey.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
I know the magic card that's from. He's a badass.
That is nasty.
Look at this guy!
No
I'm
wonder
so
he
happy
like
he's
one shot
dead.
me last week. Jeez.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Holy moly. That is incredible. Awesome.
Some incredible
Yeah, these past
artwork.
few-
Just learning Fantasy Grounds. I'm sorry I didn't drop that on you guys last week when we were in
we can
the,
zoom in on this.
Oh yeah, you can. Until
when we
you
were
see
over at the
trash.
reactor.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That is
Yeah, I'm glad he's
nasty.
dead. I'm glad
Yeah.
he's dead.
Yeah, that's
Same.
yeah.
And that is the
Ew,
headpiece
bugs.
with the trophy that Krav now has.
Nice. And what an
Okay.
excellent trophy it is.
That's a great one. That's
The
a great hat.
staff is really just a gnarled branch of wood. It does seem to have a good weight to it. A little more than maybe about on par with the Warhammer that Krav has.
Ooh.
That's ridiculous.
So it's kind of fun. Like Katroon, it's a little more your speed. You want one?
Oh well, I'll take a look at it and test it out a little bit.
Malachar
No,
pulls out
I'll
his staff.
take
And it's
it
like
kinda-
I love it.
his staff's like metal and has like gaskets and stuff all over. And it's a little off-brand.
Yeah. My mistake there, big guy. I just saw staff and chucked it your way.
I
too
had
natural
noticed it
for
was
him.
basically a tree branch before.
Yeah, well, hopefully it does some good somewhere. Man, that thing is I love it. It's so badass.
It's so sweet.
So it
Okay.
will be, for the sake of mechanics, it is a quarterstaff with a Warhammer's damage. Both are versatile. So it'll be a 1d10 quarterstaff.
Did you
What?
put it in my thing? Yes. Yes.
Taste. Taste.
That is badass.
Nice. All right.
All right,
take it.
all right, all right.
See if I can edit this guy.
As we're
I'll get it in your backpack later.
okay, as we're kind of going over the loot and stuff that we have, after they give her the staff, she starts talking to the mushrooms on her current staff and gently breaking them off and using like salves and stuff from certain patches to adhere them to the new staff.
Ooh.
I love it.
She's gonna
I like
start a new
that.
colony on her new staff.
I like
That
that
is
a lot.
delicious character.
I love
detail.
it.
Is there anything there for Strum?
Oh,
kinda just-
Cyrus grabbed a couple things.
Whoa! I
Gem.
don't know if I got anything. What are you talking about?
We were standing right here. You pulled out a gemstone that sparkled in the light and an owl figurine.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
kind of got nothing yet.
Yeah, actually, me too.
Here,
Bertrand, I put the war staff in your inventory.
Owl goes
War
over to
staff.
Strum and the light thing and chuck over to Malachar. Fine, bunch of whiny babies. I was gonna take a look at it a little bit later. Shit.
I'll call you Dave. Your name is Dave, no? And I put him on my shoulder.
I went like, and Ralka walks over and gets out some of that little adhesive and just adheres it to his shoulder.
That's amazing.
But
Man,
Malachar,
and
what-
that thing would be worth so much.
his name is Dave, Malachar. You don't need to do anything else.
I'll keep it to stay there when you move.
But I don't understand.
I'm just waiting now for the DM to say something.
I know, I'm moving it into your inventory.
Oh, all right, Dave. Now to work out what you are.
It's an owl.
Oh,
It's an owl. It's a green
Okay.
owl.
you're still Dave to me, and you always will be.
Wow.
See, Malachar, even I've got a familiar now. You don't do as much as Short, but
I look at Short. I look back to Dave. I think I like yours better.
thank you. He's a lot prettier than Short.
I turn to Short and say,
Yeah.
"Shut up."
It's probably worth a lot more too if we go sell it. Strum.
But he's very comfortable on my shoulder.
Is he? You're gonna hold him up there the whole time.
I don't care if I have to, I will. He seems very comfortable.
Strum, are you
I
gonna
have
be
this-
able to strum on that loot of yours one-handed?
Yes, I've got a strap. Deal with it, Cyrus.
Strum, I
All
I have
right.
this lovely is that invention. We call it tape. I could tape him to your shoulder.
Oh, actually, I can use some of the crawl gook and just...
No.
Up to you. Go ahead.
Now you just smell like
There we go.
earwax all the time. That's what you smell like now. Oh my god.
As if
No,
I
thank
smelled any bloody worse. I'm a goblin who licks hands. What do you expect from me?
Hey, you only lick the hands when they're salty.
That's true, they were very delicious.
What was that the
Anyway.
level with hats? I eat hands? Oh god. Anyway, that's an old one.
I mean, his stomach had the rumblies that only hands could satisfy.
Yes, thank you. God.
Yep.
Yeah, now you have a pirate on your shoulder. It's a green owl figurine. Huh. Now for the age-old question.
Name Dave.
Yeah, name Dave. Now the age-old question, how many owls does it take to form a parliament? Anyone? We were talking about bird group names. Is it three or more? But owls are solitary creatures, right? So, like, wouldn't two be enough if you're a solo creature to be a parliament?
I mean, that would be like a partner and their
Malach's gonna wave his hand.
Owls are wise then. There's no wisdom in Parliament.
Very true.
Malach's gonna wave his hand. Minor illusion on a 5-foot cube of the ground, just like 60 Dave statues lining the ground.
Oh, Jesus! Well, actually, I don't know who Jesus is. He doesn't exist in this world. Saloon!
I know. He lived down the street from my
Bellerin
cousin, Brett.
is the name you're looking for.
It is the Council of Dave.
Oh my.
Oh.
Okay. All this magic flying around and no one's identifying anything. I love it. Okay.
Well, if we were sitting around, I would probably start casting detect magic. Ritually.
I'll try to identify this rock with an Arcana check.
Suniva has just sort of been standing near like the entrance to the room and sits down and just watches everybody.
Let's settle in for a rest, shall we?
I'm down.
A short, maybe rest, hopefully at least.
I mean, a long rest could be handy, I think.
Study this. You're saying you want to study this rock with Arcana. Yes.
Yeah, it's Arcana's lore, so it's like, have I read about this thing before? Do I recognize it from any of my studies?
Let me look at one thing real quick on that. And being that it's uncommon and not a rare or anything further, I will say that you are familiar with the properties. It looks like it could be maybe magic. You've seen some things like this. I mean, you shouldn't amplify the light. It may be refracted if you hold it up to a light, but you shouldn't amplify it. This might be magic in one form or another. Roll an Arcana for me.
I did. I got a 15.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It does have properties beyond that make you think that it might be worth identifying or taking to an expert who could do so.
I'm down to get some rest.
I agree. A long rest. Let's get cozy.
At the end of the 10 minutes, is anything lighting up with detect magic?
I'm going to be honest here. Have we solved this problem yet? Because if we settle in here for a rest, things are going to go boom still.
I think we're looking at a short rest right now.
Well, you think we got time, Malachar, after solving that little doohickey of a puzzle back there?
We dealt with the Manamites, and we stabilized the boiler, so the green zone should be fine. The only other problem is coming from the white zone, which we haven't even found their access ring yet, so because Malachar doesn't know about the ring you found. We're based on a stone wall anyway. We can't leave because we can't get to the red zone and get to Uzarin. Might as well take the time to find out what the magical doohickeys we found do.
Well, pull out the ring. I do believe I found a potential access ring on our corpse friend over there, the one with the tentacle.
Yeah.
Possibly this one, but I haven't had the time to take a look at it. Malachar, I believe we got a little sidetracked with our death priest friend before we could do anything about this. Do you mind taking a gander, see if this looks like any of the other access keys we've gotten so far?
Sure, and I'll take it and I'll compare it to the one on your finger first.
Yeah,
because that's the one we have.
Hand out. Yep. Does it look good?
They look nothing alike. Nothing alike.
Does it seem like it might be magic? I mean, it looks like it's nicely made and like.
It is very well constructed and does give you the impression of the effort that went into it. Definitely would be worthy of enchanting.
Right. And does it seem like it might be the theme of it seems like it might be sun related, doesn't it?
It is in fact a topaz, which is a yellowish white transparent gem.
Alright, so if this is the access to the white zone, then whoever spends an hour looking at it, we want to be the same person who wants to attune to it, because they have to attune to them to open the areas. So, who wants to be imbued with the sun, potentially?
Well, I think Sunny Suniva is probably our best bet for that one there. Strum, you got an owl. Let Suni have something.
I burn a lot of things. That's why I put my hands up.
And who's been our ray of sunshine down here in the dark?
That's true. I do agree with that. I have no issues or complaints.
Oh, that is very kind of you. I don't know if I'm the best one to have this, so.
Why not?
Do we know what it does?
No, but we can
We'll find out after she looks at it for a while.
I think you're in this bed. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a new friend like Katrun did.
True.
Oh, perhaps. I suppose
So,
if...
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, we don't...
Oh, I just don't know if perhaps somebody else would be able to use whatever it is better than me. I have not been of too much use down here, so, I mean...
I would argue that.
What are you talking about?
It's not true at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that Death Priest pretty much already took me down earlier today, and I did not do anything. In this fight, he just splashed me with this stuff, and then I couldn't do anything else, and I'm sorry that I have not been very...
Suniva, you've kicked a lot of arse on your way up here.
Yeah.
Just because one arse you didn't kick doesn't mean you didn't kick a lot of arse.
I mean, have you seen me today? I stabbed myself in the neck with a knife.
And I didn't hit anything.
If you think about it, we wouldn't have gotten this far without you because you're just so pleasant, don't you know?
Oh,
Yeah, if Cyrus's self-confidence can take that kind of hit, yours can too.
Oh, that is very, very kind of you all. I will keep trying to be better, and if you think this is the best way I will be able to help you all, then I will do what I can, but, you know, maybe maybe I will have to give it on to somebody else if it doesn't work, so. I will try.
Malachar is gonna walk over, because she's like sitting on the ground, and kneel down, and take the ring and just cup her hand and put it in her hand and say, "You are amazing." And that's all he's gonna say.
Danke. Just slip it on. And then their heart grows 3 times.
and Strum will play a song of rest in case anybody needs it. Before I forget.
Yeah.
I was casting detect magic.
Oh yes. Did
I've been doing that this whole time.
Things within sight. Not a lot seems to be magic. The floor kind of glows a little bit, but over the course of a half hour or so that the spell lasts, it lasts an hour, right?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Over the course of 10 minutes, you notice that the ground is visibly fading. It's this bluish glow in the gel that's sort of congealed on the ground begins darkening. You do all achieve short rest. You all achieve a short rest during this time.
Where's my head die?
Strum keeps sort of rolling over fitfully. It's like he can't get comfortable. Strum, you keep hearing
Oh no.
a strange hooting sound.
Ooh. I tried to incorporate it into my music. I'm just like strum, 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 strum. Woo, woo, woo.
And the more you focus on it, the more it seems to happen until a few moments later, you get the impression that this stone statuette on your shoulder is more than just a stone.
Oh, Dave! Dave!
Dave!
And
Dave!
as you call out to Dave,
Dave,
I will
are you
identify
there?
the figurine of wondrous power in your inventory.
Figurine of wondrous
those.
power? What does
They're
that do?
amazing. They're amazing. They're one of my favorite
So
D&D items.
awesome.
They're very fun.
This harkens back all the way to our first or second episode where we were doing pets. And I put this in here to be a pet for the party. This is an NPC giant owl figurine stone.
Giant owl.
Figurine of wondrous power. If anybody's familiar with Dritz Erden and Gwen Wavar, the cat,
Oh god, it's that?
his companion,
Oh, that's so
is a
cool.
Yeah.
figurine of wondrous power. This is
Wait,
an owl
that's so
version of
cool.
that.
Wait, that's
Okay.
super cool. Oh wow.
David
Look at Dave.
is going to be a big boy.
Dave is awesome. Wait, do you summon Dave right now? Summon Dave. Come on.
Dave! I'm already calling out to him. So like, Dave, Dave, come on, Dave! I can hear you. Come
So,
to me, Dave.
You understand
Ah!
intuitively how this works. So I've identified it in your backpack so you can actually look at it over the course of time. However, it can become a giant owl for up to 8 hours. Once it has been used, it can't be used again until 2 days have passed. The owl can telepathically communicate with you at any range if you or it are in the same plane of existence. It is friendly to you and your companions. It understands your languages and obeys your spoken commands. If you issue no commands, the creature defends itself but takes no other actions. And see the monster manual for the creature's statistics. It's a giant owl.
Okay. Well, I will
Hail to
immediately
Dave.
summon Dave, regardless of the situation. So how does Dave appear, Corey? Please tell us.
The stone fades from serpentine green to a black onyx, and then just kind of plops out of existence. And stepping out from the direction, whichever one you weren't looking, comes a giant owl. He's not stepping out, comes swooping out and alights on your shoulder.
Wait.
Sort of realizing, oh, I'm a little big for this, one leg on each shoulder, and then steps down on the ground next to you, and it's about 4.5 feet tall.
So, because Strum is a small creature, could
Yes.
he ride Dave?
Yes.
Oh, you
I've
can
already
ride
read
Dave.
about this.
Oh my god.
Hail to the Dave.
Strum has got a mount, and he is happy.
This is
Wow.
amazing.
There's actually a thing the other day I read about if you are a small creature and you cast Shrink on yourself, you can use Mage Hand to pick yourself up.
Oh my god! That is such a cool
delightful.
idea. I love
Because you
it.
become tiny and you weigh less than 5 pounds. Crazy rule hacks. There you go.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Yep.
And that, as you spend some time staring into this gemstone over the short rest, it does not require attunement. It is a gemstone of brightness. I will identify that in your backpack for you now.
Cool. That's what I was kind of guessing.
And
That item's
there
pretty
you are.
good.
Where the... Oh, there you are. All right. It does some cool stuff. It has up to 50 charges, which I will have you roll now. We'll say D12 times 5 charges.
Cool.
12 times 5. Okay. No, roll on fancy grounds. Roll on fancy
I was
grounds.
trying-
No, I'm sorry, that was D10. D10. I'm sorry, I'm thinking 60. You're good.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't rolling. I was like, can't that be more than 50? All right.
You can.
D10 fancy grounds. Let's do this.
See.
7.
Ooh, good.
Okay, 5 times 7, that's 35. It has 35 charges on it currently. First command word causes the gem to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius, and dim light an additional 30 feet. Pretty much like, yeah, that's
Like a
a
light
torch?
spell, yeah.
Yeah. The effect doesn't expend a charge. It lasts until you use the bonus action to repeat the command word or until you use another function of the gem. The second command word, which you have intuited, the second command word expends 1 charge and causes the gem to fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become blinded for 1 minute. The creature can
It has a
repeat
laser
the saving
ray.
throw,
Cool.
and it does have a laser ray of blindness. Do not point into the eyes. It's got a label on the side of it. The third command word expends 5 charges and causes the gem to flare with blinding light in a 30-foot cone originating from it. Each creature in the cone must make a saving throw as if struck by the beam and created with the second command word. So, and when all the charges are expended, the gem becomes a non-magical jewel worth 50 gold pieces.
Oh, still nice, actually.
Yeah,
Pretty
Well
cool.
expended.
Now,
Yeah.
that's super
brace
neat.
yourself, Cyrus, as you're spending some time. Now you're not attuning to an item in this rest, so you can actually identify a good portion of the items which have just been accumulating in your inventory.
Oh yeah, wait, which ones were those?
The
Because I don't have some of
studded
these
leather
now.
armor.
Oh, that's right.
So
Ooh.
the studded leather armor, while wearing this armor, you gain a +1 bonus to armor class. You can also, it is the
Wait.
glamored studded leather.
Oh,
Use a bonus
lovely.
action to speak the armor's command word to cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothing or of some other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like, including the color, style, and accessories, but the armor retains its normal bulk and weight. The illusory appearance lasts until you use this property again or remove the armor.
Cyrus puts it on. Absolutely puts it on. Oh, so it becomes this like deep red, like almost maroon purple color, and has like this intricate paisley stitching all in it. Like you ever seen like not stitching, like leather burning? Have you seen that? And it's just like all in this intricate patterning all over it around
awesome.
the all up and down, and it kind of takes the form of this like leather vest. Oh, that's it. Yep, absolutely. And he puts it underneath his nice coat, which is no longer very nice. But yes. Oh, he's so happy. Oh, that's good. Okay.
I love glamored leather armor, by the way.
It's so
one of my
nice.
favorite kind of items.
Oh, it's good. It's nice.
Cool. Okay, so wait, I put it on, and then it's a +1 to AC. Does that auto go, or do I need? I'll figure it out.
Nice.
But cool, awesome. Hey, nice.
That was Cyrus.
Corey, do you want us
Magic
to
item.
roll our... Corey, would you like us to roll
I
our new
do.
HP before we go?
Ooh.
But there's one more thing first.
Ah!
Suniva,
Sorry, that was really
as you
excited.
stare into this topaz ring over the course of the next hour, you find that it is a ring of radiant resistance. So you have resistance to the radiant damage type while wearing this ring. Everybody else sees this glow begin to emanate. It starts at your sort of almost like a 7th chakra above your head and just sort of cascades light down on you. And you begin to just sort of sparkle with little gold flits coming up
That
off
is
of you.
perfect for Suniva. I love it.
And then
Oh,
I love
Suniva, you finally took your final form.
Oh, thank you. This is very lovely.
Zeneva, you look as pretty as we all think you are.
Oh, thank you, Strom. And they like are totally blushing.
Like I said, amazing.
Super hard.
Aww.
Oh, thank you, everybody. I will do my best. This wonderful gift.
Oh, well, that ring was obviously made for you, Zeneva.
I agree.
Oh, thank. Oh, they're just looking at their feet and like scuff the ground.
And that is the list of magic items as handed out to the party thus far. Okay. Let's roll some hit points. And we will begin level 4 with the next session.
Okay.
Yeah!
Come on,
Level
Dice
4, we
God.
did it!
Be with me.
Yeah.
Hey, that was really good. That was really awesome. All right.
Malachar, you're a D8.
Right.
Oh no,
I'm a
it is
D6. I'm a wizard.
Yeah, I'm like,
Poor Strum.
Those-
that
only
a
two.
D8 or is that a D10?
I'm
You're
only
looking
a
at the
2
D10
Guys,
for
also.
the gem.
I'm at a nice round 20,
okay.
by the way.
Wait, really?
That's 20
Oh,
hit the overall.
We should
Yeah.
totally have you out
Remember-
front more often.
Well,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Poor little green
34
boy.
max,
Okay.
baby.
Excellent. So we will get our
Yeah.
character sheets updated before next week. We are just about to wrap up here. This has been an amazing session. That was a
Great fun, guys.
fairly ridiculous. I'm gonna know
That
that
was
was
so
a
much fun.
ridiculously easy combat. Oh my god!
Hey, those
Well,
nat 20s. They're
pay to
handy.
win. Pay to win.
Seriously, thank you, Gem
Oh,
Song, because that would have been
Thank you,
bad
Gem Song.
without your help.
Yeah.
Thank you.
First round, you guys did almost. You effectively stomped out its self-healing ability right off the bat,
Yes.
and then did like 58 damage out of 61 hit points max. As it's like retreating, limping back, it like resurrects a skeleton and is finally, now that it's out of 30 feet, able to regenerate some hit points. But it doesn't matter because Krav comes barreling in and just smears it across the wall, Ew-Bug
Yeah.
style, and takes the trophy. That
Ew-Bugs.
was a
I
you
think.
successfully
Yeah.
defused the puzzle, enabling the starvation of the Manamites on the other side in the hive. You didn't stomp on all of the worms, like blundering around the cavern and awaking their anger and wrath and bringing them all down, hundreds of them upon you. So
Thank you, Brain Ring.
just the amount of incredible ingenuity and I'm going to throw it out there, sheer
Fuckery.
dumb luck.
A lot
Yeah.
of fuckery. That's my way of putting it.
A lot of
All
luck.
of that.
A lot of luck.
And by sheer dumb
Pure
luck, I mean
shenanigans.
the amazing contributions of the fans out there. That was some incredible rolls.
That was fun. Great fun. I loved it.
So, all right, thank you very much. I want to, just because we didn't do it at the beginning, I want to just make sure we do a shout out and thank everybody. Let you guys know we really appreciate you guys out there being part of the community and, you know, just your engagement out there, especially Bravo. You know, he couldn't be here today. Being a part of the active community during that is, it's above and beyond, and we love you. Thank you very much. As well for the contributions, Gemstone, that's amazing. Thank you very much. Quick shout out to our patrons, our sponsors today, Fantasy
Sponsors.
Grounds.
There we go.
As always, that was a great experience with the tool used on stream today. We've got waylandgamesco.uk, some great fantasy figurines, as well as some Warhammer 40k figurines. If that's your thing, man, I'll tell you, I love me some Warhammer 40k from the sidelines. I can't sink that much money into my figurines.
It's a very
I would
scary
be
game.
strung up. but I love it. It's a lot of fun. And back with tabletop loot. Did we hit the 20 today? Did we hit the 20 retweets?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah.
So we do.
And Trary 1313 won the giveaway. So congratulations to them.
they're always here.
They won that earlier. Yep. They're always here giving Cyrus a bunch of crap about not being able to hit anything. So I do appreciate them.
But giving
I'm the
Geneva
number one
lots
fan.
of compliments. So thank you, and Trary.
True. It's true.
Yeah, but everybody
do about
skips
right.
Geneva compliments because they're the best.
Yeah.
Aw.
Because it's
All
You can
good.
actually, but it will cost- They're amazing.
So the last little bit, if you saw something amazing in the episode tonight, make a clip, guys. Go out there. That we're just wrapping up now.
Yes!
Go on to Twitch, make a clip, make a meme, put our faces out there in the most embarrassing of moments. It happens. Poor
Oh,
Jimmy was
boy.
frozen for like 25 minutes there.
Poor Jimmy.
That'd be a great
Yep,
gift, just
that-
him, like, about to leave.
Just me stuck, just frozen. I mean, that would be a dreadful GIF. Surely, you just have it as a PNG or a JPEG. You don't need to GIF that. Just screen cap it.
The act of freezing. That feeling when, or that face when. Okay. And real quick run around to who everybody is out there, and then we will wrap for the session. So I'm DM Corey. You can find me pretty much branded as DM Corey everywhere. You can find someone on the internet and social media. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Give me a like, follow, retweet all our streams, and we'll see you guys next week. So Jimmy?
I am Jimmy Sherwood at Jimmy_Sherwood on Twitter, and basically just Jimmy Sherwood everywhere else. You can probably find me if you need to. I'm a voice actor. I don't do much in the sense of streaming or any other kind of content. I mainly work on other people's content. That's kind of what I do. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter. That's my main hub, and you can just see me chattering about shite there. On tour as. I can't words. I've drank too much wine. My apologies.
Eris, if you would like to follow that up.
I'm Eris Savad. I make dice trays and a bunch of other stuff, like bags and stuff. I also hula hoop. That's a random thing that I do. You can find me on Twitter at Eris Savad, just like it's spelled down right there. You can also find me on erissavad.com. I'm actually doing a pre-order sale for dice trays like this one. Yeah, like that one.
Pretty.
Ooh.
That's on pre-order right now, so you can grab your own.
I just saw the Viking triangle symbols. I was looking into those for my own D&D game recently.
I may or may not have a version with that symbol in the making D20s. Go to my website, check out the designs I have, because it's there.
Ooh.
It's beautiful.
There you
I
go.
can't wait to get my
Cool.
hands on
There-
it.
There it is.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Eris. Nat.
Hi, I'm Nat. You can find me. I do a lot of D&D stuff. I stream D&D a decent amount in different communities. I'm also obsessed with the day Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Get on board. You can find me on Twitter at CrimeNat. KREIMNAT. I am the Tuesday DM on Twitter. You can find me under that. If you want to see me play another charming wizard, but with much lower self-confidence, who's also an insurance adjuster and a hobgoblin, Wednesdays over on Phantom Robooth at 7:30 p.m.
I love this.
It is for Dungeons
That's
and
amazing.
Deductibles. That's the one I'm repping right now, and I'm very much enjoying playing Mork.
I'm still so
More.
that's
That's
actually
me.
a thing.
I love the
I love
pun.
it.
Guys.
It's great.
That's amazing.
All right, Sam.
Hi, I am Sam. I go by at Samwise_GameG on Twitter and Twitch. I stream. Right now, I'm actually currently streaming Suniva's Skyrim adventures. when I stream on Twitch. So if you want to listen to me just sort of talk in Suniva's voice as I wander around Skyrim, that's what I do on Thursdays and Saturdays. And tomorrow I'm actually going to be guesting on the Demon Plague podcast over on Don't Split the Podcast Network. It's really awesome. It's a like a level 1 to 20 adventure written by Jameson Tricasso. He's an awesome member of the TTRPG community. And I'm going to be there tomorrow 1 to 3 Eastern. So if you want to watch me play a cleric for a change, come check that out. And that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Joel?
Oh, hi. I'm Runaway Robot. You can finally find me mostly here on Twitch at twitch.tv/runawayrobot_. I'm a variety streamer. Also do some Dungeons and Dragons content, also consisting of a brand new show that we started yesterday. Bravo is also on the cast there, and I think she ended up being sick during that cast first. So sorry, Bravo. But we started that yesterday. That's available on YouTube, YouTube/runawayrobot, and you can find me on Twitter at runawayrobot_.
All right. I guess you guys are doing all the other plugs. Yeah, I've got another stream starting up next Monday, right after this one. On Variant Roles. I'm going to be doing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We're going to delve into the Drow, starting at level 10.
Good.
So,
That's awesome.
I believe we're still looking for a few more applicants on that one, and we'll be getting the details out over the course of the next week. So
I would love to,
if
but
you're
it's
available-
already
Sending my
1
app in.
p.m. here. 1 a.m. in the morning.
Jimmy,
It's
I
too late for me, I'm
planned
afraid.
this just for you.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. I need to sleep and look after my grandmother in the morning.
Aw.
Back to my wine.
It's probably for the best.
How
probably
dare you
couldn't
be
read the
so
dice at this
selfish,
point
Jimmy.
anyways.
I can't help it, guys. I would love to play D&D 24/7, but I can't.
I can't.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't.
Thank you very much. Great session, guys, and we will see you all next week. And cue the music. All right. I love you guys.
Bye. Bye.